Yo! What's up, boys? How we doing? How we doing, chat? We have Mortiford, we have Tian, we have Michael, we have Long Sanga, we have Joey, Vinny. How you guys doing today? So finally, guys, finally it's time to start spilling some beans, man. After a long time. Man, this is probably like the worst days of streaming I had in a long time. And the reason was because I could not speak about the new class. I mean, there is still like a few things that probably I still cannot say everything that I'm probably gonna show you guys tomorrow. Okay, just a few more hours, but at least now we can actually speak that the new class, it is actually going to be the Druid. It has been official, it has been confirmed, and above all, guys, above all, look at here. Even the release date got confirmed. It is actually going to be the 3rd of July. How was Druid? Was it something like Barb or something else? So it was actually completely different from Barb. Okay, so we're gonna go, I'm probably gonna just keep playing like in the background, like the footage while we speak. Because like there is so much to it. There is so much to this footage. There's a lot to analyze. I actually just released a video where I give like my full thoughts, but obviously we're here on the stream, so we can have a chat about it. There are multiple builds that you can actually play with the Druid. There are the summons, right? As you guys can see, you are summoning a bear, you have your wolves, and I think those are the ones. So the big bear, it's, imagine like the golem for Necro, right? And then you have also, let me just put here a bit of sound. Let me put here. All right. And then can you guys hear like you probably can, right? Yeah, it's in the background. Then you have the wolf form. Okay, the werebear, it is your DPS. Okay, does not mean that does not mean that the warbear, it is not as well a DPS. It's just more tanky. It just, I will tell you guys, from all the forms that you're gonna be able to play as the Druid, the bear for me was the coolest. That doesn't mean that it's gonna be the highest DPS, but it was the one that felt the nicer to play, and especially inside PvP, which I only played versus bots. I didn't play versus other players. It felt like extremely good. Druid looks like a hybrid of Tempest and Barb. No, it does not. It has multiple things, guys. Okay, so if you guys want me to dissect a bit, so why do I say that is not like Barbarian, right? So Barbarian, it is what? Barbarian, it is a tank melee DPS, right? And in a way, this can be your bear form. Okay, this can be your bear form. It's like you're a tank melee DPS. Then you said Tempest, right? But Tempest right now, you know, with a rolling surf, it is quite different, right? Like with a rolling surf, now Tempest feels more like a range class than a melee. So maybe a better comparison than the Tempest probably will be like the Monk or Tempest. I mean, probably Monk because Monk is actually his melee. So you are a DPS melee class with dashes. Okay, so you have a lot of dashes and you have a lot of things that you can do, right? Then there is another one, which is Necro, right? Necromancer. You are DPS with summons. So we're talking about Summoner Necro. So You guys want to know what was the first build? What was the first build that I tried to make in Diablo, like on the Druid? If you guys are able to guess what was the first one, I'll give you a cake. What was the first build that I tried? Like, I log in, I watch the Druid, and what is the first one? Summon, bear, dashes, AFK Druid, farming, summons. You know what? You might not believe, but it is actually true. The first build that I did, that I tried to do, was the AFK farming one. I was like, bro, can I AFK farm with this shit or not, man? Can I do it? I mean, as soon as I saw the wolves, I had to do it. I just had to do it, man. I absolutely had to do it. And you know what? You guys will thank me. You will thank me because the wolves, the pets, okay? Where are they? Let me see if he appears here. The pets, they were bugged, okay? So you see like these two wolves that he has? These wolves are the same as the minion skeletons, okay? So they are always with you. But, this is a big but, right? They were not attacking. Even if you receive damage, they were not attacking. The only way that the pets were attacking was if you click on the button to attack with the pets, right? This is bullshit, right? Like, it cannot be that way. So I called the dev and I'm like, hey, is this intended? Are you guys like trying to nerf like AFK farming? Is this like a change for the necros? And they are like, no, this is wrong. Like they should not act in this way, so we will fix it. So for all of you guys that you will AFK farm on the Druid, say thanks to your boy Indez, okay? Say thanks to me. I fixed it. Can you control the pets? Yeah, it's like the same as you can send them, okay? You click on the button, the same as like summons the minions, you know? It's just the same. So the other build that I made, the second one, was the werewolf for the DPS, and the third one, it was the bear. The bear was the one. I also thought about like creating one with this flaming tornado, but at least according to, you know, the powers and the answers that we had, it was not that great. However, this being said, you guys are seeing this skill? This skill here, it is fucking awesome. This skill, when I saw it, not this one, not this one, this one with the rocks. Where are they? What the hell? Oh, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. This thing. These rocks, they come automatically out of the floor, and if they see an enemy, you see these enemies? No matter how many enemies you have, there is gonna be a circle around you, okay? And it's just gonna attack. It's gonna make a rock for every single one. It is fucking broken. So I made the build on the farming for open world farming that pretty much I was abusing this skill. And imagine you just walk in the open world and you have all these rocks like, yeah, that was the build. And you know what? The build was also, unfortunately, was also bugged. Because that's why you invite content creators and guys that create builds. Because we will find absolutely everything inside the game to try to exploit a mechanic. So this skill itself, you are not supposed to get it at 100%. But if you are like 5 head 110 IQ. All right. I don't even know if that's like too much. 200 IQ. Okay. You can actually will find a way using magic affixes and like other skills and things like that you are actually able to have this 100% uptime, and it was awesome. It was awesome. I wonder what is how to DPS with these so many weird skills. So let's go back here to the spreadsheet, right? Then there is another one which is like the wizard. A wizard is a caster, right? You're a caster. You have like multiple casts. And then there is the new class, new spec that there is not in the game, which is healer plus support. Oh my fucking god, guys. Like literally we have Druid is. So Druid is a barbarian, a monk, a necromancer summoner, a wizard, and also you can be a support. It is so diverse and it's so cool. My only issue is this. I'm afraid that because it does so much, that it can become, you know, jack of all trades, master of none, right? However, this being said, I feel like the bear is going to be very powerful. And I think the healer and support in PvP is going to be very broken. If you can heal in the battleground, is a game changer. Yeah, exactly. That's what you guys, listen, for all my legends that you guys been here all this time, you know that I've been looking for a support, because like low resonance we have what? Wizard, and we have barbarian. Barbarian isn't that hot as it used to be, so I always wanted some. Oh, so this is the healing skill. You see that? That's the healing skill. Druid and Necro AFK farm incoming. I mean, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Like, personally, I don't want all the classes to be able to AFK farm, but if you have summons, of course you should. New class, support PvP. No, there's more to it. I mean, like, you can play the classes in multiple playstyles, right? Tank, DPS, caster, and support. So, you understand? Like, you just have multiple things. Oh, summoner also. I forgot. So, as you see, it is very, very complete. Did you find any good dash build? Yeah. You will find it with a werewolf. The werewolf, it's, I mean, like, this class has a lot of mobility as well. It has, I mean, whenever you're playing with a werewolf, it was pretty much, guys, all about dashes, and in a way that it was actually a bit annoying. Maybe it even has like too many dashes. So what I can say is that we have here a class that is gonna bring a lot for the future of Diablo Immortal. And if you ask me, is this gonna be completely broken? I actually, from my testing on that server, it is really hard to say, because the classes were, you know, the characters were not optimized, but it seemed like very strong in PvP. It seemed very strong in PvP. And there are some things that, guys, we will be revealing in the next days. So I cannot tell you exactly in detail, like, why it is gonna be OP, or because for that I need to show you the skills and I need to show you the instances, and I need to show you the mechanics. So there's a lot of that I'm gonna be able to show you in the next days, and we're gonna go through all of that. Have you already made a meta build? I made a, listen, I have here, where is my notepad? I have my notebook. In my notebook, I have already, I had a summoner build, I had a AFK farming build, I had the best dungeon build, and I had the best farming build. And I also made a PP build, so 5 builds. I already had 5 builds. The thing is, if you guys remember whenever Tempest came out, new classes, they are very limited to the amount of instances that you can get, right? So because the number of instances of a new class, it is so much smaller than a class that has like multiple years, like for example Barbarian or Wizard. So which actually, I'm gonna tell you a story of what happened. While we were testing, there was me, Oret, Mo, and multiple other content creators, right? And I was there, and I was telling him, you know, like this class, you know, like Werewolf, obviously the biggest DPS class. But after we went back to testing, I made what I think it was the best dungeon build. So later on, I saw Mo passing through me, and I inspected him. And you know what? We had exactly the same build. And I was like, okay, let me go and check Oret. I go and inspect Oret, and guess what? He also had the same build. So we didn't speak with each other, but the 3 of us, we actually had exactly the same instances. So I was like, okay, I guess like this is the best build. I guess this is it. Diablo 2 players will try this class. Yeah, you have D2, you have D3, you know. Gonna take a while to get used to. Okay, that's actually a very good point, Joey, that I want to acknowledge. By the way, hi to everyone that is here in the chat. I'm just putting like my thoughts out. Feel free to ask any question, okay? And whatever I can answer about the new class, we'll go through it, okay? But I really appreciate it, and please do not forget to drop a like and a subscribe if you still didn't. But like the stream because it's very important. So, Joey was saying it's gonna take a while to get used to. So, if you see this class has a lot of mobility, has a lot of like shape shifting, and in a way you are like, oh my god, oh no, it's gonna be another Blood Knight, right? That's what maybe you can think. That's what I thought, at least. When it's gonna be released on the 3rd July. Actually, let me pin that. Official release Druid at 3rd July. Did you like the stream? Alright. So, like that, whenever you guys enter the stream, you guys will be able to see. So, that was my first thought, and whenever I started playing the Druid, I was very skeptical. In general, we all know, shape-shifting in Diablo Immortal is kind of mid, or even like very annoying to play. With this being said, they actually guys remade the way the shape-shifting works in some things that I cannot go into detail, and it feels so much better to play to a point that it is not as annoying. Okay, it is not as annoying as it was. You look at this. This is not a cosmetic, guys. This is actually a skill. I don't remember the name of the skill. I think it's like D or something. I don't know. Yeah, this is actually a skill. This probably is going to be a very good skill for the PvP. So, after I started to play the class and explore like the shape shiftings in and out, I can say that the class itself, it is gonna be like quite easy for you guys to get into it, but hard to master. So imagine like the skill, you know, a skill level. So it's easy to play the class, but it's gonna be hard to master it because there are some mechanics on the shapeshifting and on the instances that you will have to learn how to manage cooldowns, and you probably will gonna have to manage a certain resource. Okay, so that's actually gonna be new to the class. This class brings something new to the table that no other class has in Diablo Immortal, and I am super excited for it. To a point that I think they're gonna pick up these, you know, this system that they created for the Druid itself, and I am pretty sure they're gonna update old classes with it because it is just like so much better. I had a dream that you got the helmet. Jesus Christ, the ancient helmet. It looks like a very hybrid class, range, close range skills, very interesting. Word to test, yeah, it has a lot. It has a lot, and it actually can appeal to many players. So you can be a tank, you can be a DPS, you can be a caster, a summoner, or a support, depending on what you actually want. Right? So super diverse. We will have to see. Like, it's not gonna be good in like in everything, right? It's not gonna be good in everything, but at least, you know, it's gonna be able to do a lot of things. Kind of like a D2 Druid. So Diablo Immortal story, it is actually after Diablo 2. Not Diablo 3 and not Diablo 4, it is actually after Diablo 2. So it makes sense that it is like this. But I'll have to say, guys, this is actually very different than the Diablo 4 Druid, man. I mean, you still are a bear, you still are a werewolf, but it plays so much differently. Does he has AoE skills? Yes. He has multiple AoE skills. So, for example, this is going to show like some skills. I hope the shapes are not like Blood Knight, that you charge the barb and it's so annoying. I don't know. No, it's different. It's definitely different. It's definitely different than Blood Knight. How strong is the heal? Can I go into gauntlets with it? No, like, okay, those are the things that were very hard to test. Like, how strong is the heal? I still think that for PvE, it can be interesting to have it. It definitely can be interesting to have. I don't know if the Diablo Immortal, it is still ready to have a healer in the game. But I feel like if you have one healer on your class, on your party, probably is going to be pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Probably will be pretty good. So in your opinion, after Druid is out, which classes can replace in PvP? I mean, it can replace pretty much every class, except probably... Except what? Maybe like Wizard or Demon Hunter. Anything that is like and I'm gonna explain why. I'm gonna explain why. So, as a tank, right? I think Druid is gonna probably be better than Barbarian. I am pretty sure, because there are some things that you can do with the bear that is gonna make you extremely tanky. You can also be a DPS. You can go into the backline with a werewolf You're gonna be able to do that. You're gonna be able to rush them down. You're gonna be able to jump on them. You're gonna be able to do damage. You're gonna be able to do multiple things. You can also be a caster and play a more like support role. Not only a healer, but also some CC. You know, you are probably gonna be able to add some CC. You also are gonna be able to heal, and you're gonna be able to add certain shields, right? So you're gonna be able to be a good support. Imagine like a druid and in the tank trying to push the idol. I feel like that's gonna be a crazy comp. Will this class be able to heal? Yeah. So it actually shows here. There is the skill. This skill here. You see, this is an area of effect heal. The heal, I will say, it is not like I don't know if you ever play like the World of Warcraft. It's not a heal that is gonna top you to like 100%. But it is like if you stay on top, you're getting healed, and also there are like some other things that you can make that skill even more powerful. And also here you can see like where is it? There's here some shit. Look at this. Look at this. You bang your staff on the floor, and you're gonna be able to shield the people around you. Look at this. Boom. Sorry, Barbarian gang, I'm switching. 07's in the chat. 07's in the chat for Barbarian, guys. Oh, dude. The stones looks like the Starfire. No, man, like the stones, I feel like the stones are gonna be extremely powerful in PvP, man. Imagine, okay, you guys have to understand something. These stones here, okay? These stones here are, let me show. Okay, can you see here from this? Look at this. There is a circle around the Druid, okay? You see these roots here? See these roots? So imagine the Vortex Tempest, right? The Vortex Tempest, you have one vortex at a time, right? One vortex at a time. Now imagine that everyone inside the circle is gonna get, guys, knock up. Like, look at this. All of them. It's not one rock, it is multiple rocks. Multiple cocks, guys. Yeah. The surging cock. That's what we're gonna call it. Four pieces V2s and shepherds. For summons usually is like 6 pieces shepherds. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it's gonna be. Stronger than Barb, ready to, can't wait for the complete. Oh, you know it's gonna be like a 6 months of people just crying, man. People are gonna be so mad. So I expect us to find a lot of bugs even after lunch. I found like I think I found like 5 or 6 bugs that I reported, and I expect that we're gonna find more. If you tell me it's gonna be a broken class, maybe can be broken, but I think quickly will get fixed. And it's gonna be broken is because probably people will gonna abuse a certain bug, like I was abusing while I doing the playtest, you know. Does it have a build to increase movement speed like Barbarian, like sprinting? No, not like that. You can get movement speed, but from different sources. You get it in a different way. I can't go in detail like right now. But maybe tomorrow or the next day, guys, I'll be able to tell you guys how can you actually get like that. You can go fast. That I can tell you. You can go fast. Main hand is the staff. What is the offhand? I do not remember. I actually do not remember that. I will probably have to see on my footage. Anti-CC class. In a way, it can be. I mean, probably. Are we gonna have a new AFK play king? Absolutely, man. I mean, Luciano, like, my chat was not believing, but the first build that I tried to make was a AFK farming build, because I saw the pets and I'm like, okay, I gotta test this out. And you know what? You're gonna thank me, because the pets, they were not working. They were not attacking. So only if you actually clicked on the button, they were attacking, but if not, they were not. So they were bugged. So I called the dev and I said, hey, are you actually gonna... Is this like something to prevent the AFK farming? Are you guys like changing also on Necro? And they said, no. No, should work exactly like Necro. And I was like, okay. So then, yes, we're gonna have with classes you're gonna be able to AFK farm. What is this orange column? This is like a fire tornado. We saw in the trailer. This I will say, guys, this ability here looks awesome. Okay, looks awesome. It has a lot of potential. It has potential. I just did not find it. I didn't find it. I didn't find like any other build that does not use is was better. But I feel like in PvP may have a shot. May have a shot for PvP though. Not PV. It's too slow, has too high cooldown. The damage was a bit underwhelming. Yeah, it's not there. But I can imagine that in the future, we're probably gonna have a new Ansys that's gonna make this deck very broken. How many can you summon? You can only summon 2, like you see here. And you can summon a big bear. But this bear, it is actually a temporary bear. Okay? I also imagine that in the future, there's gonna be an Ansys coming for the Druid that the same way as the Necromancers now they have the permanent golem, you know, they have the big golem. I assume that we're gonna have a permanent bear all the time. It's not gonna be on launch. I also don't know when it's gonna come. But I am pretty sure that we're gonna be able in the future to have a permanent bear. How many answers does it start on the Druid? I did not count them, but I can say it was the same or very similar to the same number as Tempest whenever it came out. So when Tempest came out, had what, like 6 or 8 instances per slot? Maybe a bit more. You know? It was okay. There was not a lot of options. It's very obvious, or it's gonna be very obvious for you guys what is gonna be extremely good and not. Because it was like after like 5 hours, like we pretty much figured out like the best builds. We can play in with a lower camera angle. What do you mean by that? Two hand weapons or main hand and offhand. It's always main hand and offhand. It doesn't matter. Like this is just like the staff. Even if he uses as 2 hand, it's gonna be the same. Diablo Immortal, guys, does not make sense. Okay. So don't get like too picky on this. And people were asking me if it is a strength or an intelligence class. I actually do not remember. I do not remember. But I assume that it's gonna be a strength class. But it doesn't really matter if it is or not. Strength or intelligence is the same coin, just different, you know, sides. And the only thing it does is adds damage. They both add damage. Like, it doesn't fucking matter in this game. Most games don't make sense. Yeah, but this one in particular. Even the way you DPS in Diablo Immortal, like, it doesn't make sense compared to other ones. What about the offhand? I do not remember. I don't remember. Maybe it was like a stone or something. I don't know. I think like a totem. I don't know, man. I don't remember. Tomorrow I'll be able to show. The footage is behind the character, not on top. Oh, this is just for the cinematic. This is like for the cinematic. How was the female version design? Did you test her? What do you mean did I test her? For the HIV? Did I do her? No. It was alright. It was I mean, it was, you will see. It's not a wizard. It's not a female wizard, okay? If that's what you're thinking. Or like a female demon hunter. No, man. It's a female that comes from the forest, right? Which I feel like, to be fair, if you come from the forest, you live in a tribe that you mainly eat lean meat and veggies, why the fuck you're fat? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you be fat? Not fat, but like very bulky. It does not make sense. Unless there is like McD on the McDonald's in the forest and we don't know. Do you like the new system where they can easily copy people's building challenge rifts in battlegrounds? Yeah, I do like that. I mean, it is a good start, but I'm excited what that feature can be in the future. Intelligence, magical damage, strength is physical damage. That's what makes sense in other games. Here, it doesn't matter. Because this class will do, like I told you guys, like, it is a tank, it is a DPS, it is a caster, it is a summoner, and it is a support. You know, like, it does DPS in all, you know, casting, magical damage, physical damage. I thought it would be a very close version to the wizard. No, I didn't expect that. I mean, whatever they show, it is exactly what I would expect. But fingers crossed for Amazon and Assassin. So tomorrow I'm gonna release an exclusive interview that I made with Nan. And one of the questions, the Nan is this guy. Oh, actually, let me... yeah, Nan is this guy, okay? This guy here is a game designer. And one of the questions I asked him, he was... Okay, so we are having every year, every single year, new classes. At some point, it is gonna be very hard to balance the game. Let me see. All right. So I feel like it can start to become unsustainable in the long term if you guys remember, like if you guys think about it. Like more classes means more instances, more cosmetics. So I feel like unless they start increasing by a lot their development team and art team and all these things, because the reality is like Diablo Immortal in terms of players, I think Diablo Immortal has more players than we think, but I don't think the game is growing in a player base. You know what I'm saying? No Discord notification today. Did I not send? I think I did, right? Oh, you're right. I did not send. I did not. Okay. I will send. I will send now. So, are we gonna have new skins that drop on the day? Probably, but I did not see. I don't know. I didn't see anything like that. Do we have a new dungeon? On the playtest we did, there was no new dungeon. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have to. I think there's gonna be like some patch notes coming soon. And I am praying, guys. I am praying that they are hiding something from the creators, man. That's what I wish. I am wishing that they were like, you know what? We're gonna make this as a surprise. We're not even gonna show the creators. This is massive copium, and I actually don't expect this to happen. But I'll love that. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Have a good day, man. Does the new grain set items will cooperate with the Druid? Not that I saw. Not that I saw, man. It's like the new set items is all about the shock, right? And Druid itself, as you guys can see here, there's no lightning. There's no lightning damage. There is earth damage. There is like fire damage. There is you know, healing. There's, you know, but there's bleed. There's burning. That, yeah, but there is no lightning. So I don't think so. I was actually expecting that will be pretty good, but it wasn't. It didn't make sense. My mysterious legendaries are ready. Yeah, same with me, man. I hope to get like on day one all the ancestors. If not all the ancestors, very close to it. The female version of the Druid is shown on the Discord message. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. It's here. I actually have it here. It's here. I mean, to be fair, here she looks way hotter than inside the game. Like way hotter, guys, than inside the game. No, she does not look like this. She looks like female barb, like similar to the female barb, kind of bulky. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything else? Let's read this. What do they say? Diablo Immortal new character class. The claws its way. Oh, I like what they did. Claws its way into hitting the RPG in July 3rd. Quick take. It's a hybrid summoner melee class. The Druid can do a bit of everything, yes? Surrounded by skeletons, transform in the hulking warbear. That you can use the crush skill for the bone-shaking Grand Slam or grab a few baddies. By a few baddies, you mean like some chicks? And smash them into each other with a mangle power. So here they are actually spoiling a bit like the name of the skills. You know, you have the crush, and you have the mangle. A teddy bear, you are not. If you need some backup, summon wolves for the fort of 2 furry and fierce friends. Command them. So you see, like you can command your wolves to charge specific foes or let them find their own prey. If you are in a group of summons threats you afraid, rain pain of the surging stun. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I guess like it's public now. So the name of like that you know, those rocks coming from the floor is called the surging stones. It conjures 3 stones, monolites that will do massive area damage and a little knockback to boot. It's not a little, man. It's actually massive. Guys, should I do a cosplay like this? Should I cosplay Druid on the release? Man, dude. It's too much. It's too much. The only thing I have right now, very close, is the hair. Nothing else. Don't miss it. Prepping for the Druid arrival on the 3rd July. By nabbing. Helpful. Okay. Starting on the 26th of June. Log in for 7 days to score rare and legendary crests, sterling pearls, and more. Okay. Looks good, man. So we have a lot, man. We got the hair and the beard for it. Yeah. And I also, you guys don't know, but I also got the fur, man. I'll probably, you know, maybe we're gonna have the werewolf. The werewolf is coming out. By the way, all the skills are leaked on the Reddit with names. Yeah, but I know I don't want to comment on those leaks. I know too much. So, if you guys saw, I'm not like being covering a lot of leaks because I don't want to actively lying to you guys, and I want to say, oh yeah, I'm just like gonna read the leaks and I'm gonna say like I already know the skills, I know what they do, I know the ancestors, I know the name of the ancestors. Indez in a furry suit, yeah, a IRL furry suit, guys. No additional HP when in shapeshift form, like a protector buff. There is no, not like that, not like that, but there is something. There is something that you can do. Do we get to be healers? Yeah, in some ways. We need a witch doctor build? Yeah, I got you, brother. Let me log in Diablo 3. Are we seeing all the skills in this footage? Or just some? Yeah, you're seeing like pretty much like the main ones. Maybe the ones you're not seeing are like some buffs. Some things that you can do. Like buffs to yourself. I mean, like similar to this one. I think there's like 1 or 2 missing. But the active skills like that you're gonna do damage and these things, they are mainly here. So you have the healing one. Yeah, like almost everything is here. But then you have to remember that whenever you put some ancestors, you're gonna be able to shape shift them. Not shape shift them, but you're gonna be able to change the way they act. So whatever you're seeing here, it is the baseline of the skill. You know what I'm saying? So imagine the Druid has no ancestors at all, and this is how it looks, the skill. There are ways that if you apply certain ancestors, it's gonna change them a bit. You know, the same way as it works in any other class. Release before the vacation? Yes, sir! I was so happy for that, man, thing. So, I got a family vacation from the 12th to the 26th. I already had scheduled like since the beginning of the year. So, I was really pissed if it was in the middle of that. But no, it is gonna be from July 3rd until July 12th. We have 9 days to enjoy Druid. I'm gonna do a lot of content, guys. I am thinking about doing a subathon, guys. For those that don't know what a subathon is, it's pretty much we have a timer, and if anyone subscribes or becomes a member or a small donation or all these things, the timer will go up. I think I'm gonna make it uncapped. So uncapped means there's not gonna be a limit time that it can go and get extended. Can be fun. So please do not make me stream for like 5 days in a row. Does the new market cosmetic will include the Druid? Yes, Mr. Jones. Yes, we will. Are we gonna have some beasts or animals changes in the future, like temples changing to a man water barrel. I have no idea, Age. Like, how do I know that? I don't work in the Blizzard concept team, right? I can say, like, maybe, maybe not. I absolutely have no idea. I mean, like, there are some things that we also saw inside the private server. Some features that may come in the future that are interesting, but we cannot talk about it. But they are just features. Features for the future. Indez giveaways the t-shirts. Oh, I wish, man. I wish Blizzard will give me. I asked. Listen, guys. I asked Blizzard for a few giveaways, man. Let me see. Wait. I'm talking to the Blizzard. 1 second. I'm talking with them for shit for you guys. I am trying to hook you guys up with some good shit, okay? So you guys think I'm not a good boy to you. Maybe. All right, I just had to. I'm trying to get some cool shit for you guys. I don't think it's gonna be t-shirts, by the way. I think anything that is physical, it is quite hard to ship and like deal with the ports and like the alfandega and like the airport, you know, like, so we'll see. You enjoyed the video with Orat? Is calculated video. I will have to deep dive later on. Yeah, I saw it. I still didn't have time to watch it. I mean, Orat showed me before he made the video, the calculator. But I still didn't have time. Try to call the females. Yeah, maybe we should call the Blizzard president, man. Joanna, right? I think that was the name. Phantom Market giveaways. You know what? I actually asked for that. Maybe while I was with them, like on Blizzard, I was saying, man, like, what if you guys like in the future can actually make a giveaway for the Phantom Market? Because man, that'll be fucking awesome, dude. Is the new class more skill damage or more primary damage? It depends on the build. Depends on the build, guys. Usually it's a mix, like any class. I'm just wondering if the Phantom Market will apply to the Druid. Yes, it will. The new one. The new one. I am not certain. I am not certain if the old ones are gonna have Druid right now. I don't know if they're gonna update. You want the Tiger Druid? Is Tiger Druid a thing? I don't even think it is a thing. I mean, Tiger is like on the Spiritborn, not on Druid. I'm hyped over this class. I hope that we'll get some new offers. I'm sure we'll get some cool stuff. Did you get the desk? No, not yet, man. Like the desk costs like $1,000, man. We are still not there yet. Routes to bind and prevent dashes ancestors? Maybe. I can't say like in specific right now. Because guys, just the next days you guys are gonna be able to see everything. I'm gonna show you guys all the skills, all the you know, the ancestors, possible builds. So, but here's the thing, guys. I actually tested a bunch of builds for you guys and I have them. I am just not sure that if those builds are gonna be, because like they were in the private test and there was a lot of things that probably they worked on the class and they fixed it. So I'm still uncertain if I should launch the builds or not, because I kind of wanted to test them first before. Because imagine this, I can tell you something. So, guys, This is a broken build that I tested, but imagine they fixed it, or they changed the skill, and then it does not work. Then it's fucking cringe. Are the new class a game changers or just like BK? Oh, I feel like this is a game changer. It is a game changer for sure. And I'll try to explain why. Because of this. More than anything, obviously you can be a tank, you can be a DPS, but we already have that. You can also be a caster, but we already have casters. You can be a summoner, but we already have summoners. But you cannot be a healer or a support. So in this specific spec, I am very excited. Because there is just like a new role in Diablo Immortal, you know? But from my experience, like the bear form, it is super powerful. Can you do a pure werewolf build? Yeah. So you do like a pure werewolf or a werebear or you know. You keep like swapping. You cannot like. So at this current stage, guys, with the offering of instances that there is, you like the builds that there is only for werewolf, only for warbear. You don't have like a mix. You don't have hybrids. You know what I'm saying? You cannot like swap between like the wolf and the warbear. I mean, you can if you want, but the instances that you have does not make a strong build. In your best dungeon build, what green set items you use? I mean, I was using the standard ones: 4 pieces Grace, 4 pieces Vitus. In my opinion, that combo it is the stronger for PvE. Pretty much, it works in every single class, dude. So I didn't test to see if there's like niche uses that we'll be able to see in the future, like 2 pieces Barons, 4 pieces Augments, you know, 2 pieces with like we didn't went to that extent because we also didn't have like, you know, all the time in the world. Like we just had like a few hours to play test and make and try to break the game and make builds and these things. So most of us, we went like with like the basic knowledge. Okay, what is like one of the best sets, you know? And the reality is like 4 pieces Grace, 4 pieces Vitus. You slot in any class and it will work well in any class, right? I think the Druid healing and support will be a pure whale class. As a free to play, you cannot play it. Or I actually think it's completely the opposite. As a whale, you want to abuse your HP and your damage to play as a carry or even to play in the front line. It's like completely the reverse. Because if you play as a healer or a support, you can stay in the backline. You know? What did you miss? Oh, you missed a lot. We were pretty much just chatting about like the new class. You guys can ask me anything. When we'll be able to show some gameplay of Fjord Druid? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, if you guys come here on the stream, I have like multiple hours of. Oh no! Yeah. I can show. Yeah. I can show the footage. I'll be able to show the footage that I have. Having an alien class in the game will be a good change. Yeah, I think so. It doesn't work that way, nothing. It doesn't work that way. What champs will be perfect with this class? There's nothing like really specific to this class. It is it's the same as any other class, man. Like if you play a tank, you go with a bit more defensive. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there is no, like when it comes to legendary gems, unfortunately I feel like Diablo Immortal, it is there's like, it is quite one-dimensional, man. Like there's not a lot of like ways that you can build up a character. I mean, there is like defensive, there is dots, resolve builds, and there is DPS. So shapeshifting works as a temporary, it seems, from looking in the videos. In some cases, yes. In some cases, no. The Fire Bear Druid. Did you saw here a Fire Bear? Let me see. So he's gonna transform. I mean, I don't think like he's a Fire Bear here. This class looks so fun. I can tell that there's so many ways to build with a Druid. Yeah, there is. And in the future, as they keep expanding and giving like new instances, it only is gonna become better. There's a Druid that has a dot resolve build. I mean, I cannot answer that right now. It's just too specific. I can talk about like the Druid class and the multiple things, but like if you ask me like what answers there is, or the, you know, like certain very specific thing, I can't. Tomorrow I'll probably will, because I'll be able to show you guys the skills and the mechanics and things, and I will be out of NDA tomorrow. So this thing, they actually allows us to speak about it in our experience, because, you know, they released it. So I'm excited. What do you think about the Druid? At first I was skeptical, because I don't know, I was like, whenever I saw the leaks, I don't know if you guys felt that way, but I saw the Druid, I was like, yeah, okay, the Druid, yeah, whatever, like shape-shifting classes, you know, probably is gonna be like the same bullshit as like Blood Knight. So I went with that thought and that expectations. Then we had like a 2 hours presentation, and after those 2 hours, I told the guys, bro, you should do this presentation like on the YouTube video. Because I got extremely hyped. Then but I was still skeptical, because, you know, I want to play it. Whenever I started to play the class, it's like everything is new. You're trying to read the skills. I spent like 30 minutes like reading the skills. Then I was like checking the ancestors. I was seeing more or less how it works. And once I start understanding the class and using the shape shifting, like in and out and all these things, it was actually really fun. And it's not that hard. It's not that hard because they actually made a new system on this class, and they also improved the shape shifting compared to other classes. So you're not gonna be able to. There are some things that are different. What Druid can shape shift? I mean, you can see here, it can shape shift into a bear and can shape shift into. You have here no, this is the pet. There's the bear, the werewolf. There is this is what, the stang or the deer. And there is this one, this other one. Okay, so the stang is not really a shape-shifting form. It is just like a spell, okay? For a few amount of seconds, you transform into this. And then you have also... where is the werewolf? Oh, did I miss the werewolf? I guess so. Oh, it's here. Yeah, you have the werewolf. And those are like the... It's mainly the werewolf and the warbear. This Druid makes the eye look like Diablo 4. I feel like, personally, I think like this Druid is gonna be more fun than Diablo 4. Because I played a lot of Diablo 4 Druid. I have like a few hundred hours on the Druid. I think like this one's gonna be more fun. It's just like there's something about like the playstyle when you're playing the shape shifting that is actually more interesting. For example, I feel like the Druid in Diablo 4, the Wernado, the one with the tornadoes, is one of the most boring builds ever. unfortunately, it was like really good. So I usually always enjoy to play more the pulverizing bear. New animal, future answers like the tiger. I will not expect that. I know you're very fixated on the tiger, but I would not expect that at all. How to do the new Vanguard? I mean, you just go there, you do level 1, 2, and 3. What about the broken craft gear attributes you were talking about? Oh, yeah, all I can say is like, please save your road lights. You're gonna need them. I can't say yet. But there is, you guys are seeing the skills, okay? Some of these skills that you guys are seeing on the screen, they have very powerful skill affixes that you can get from Terra Rifts, or you can craft them. And a few of them are gonna be very important to make certain broken builds. Do you have a preview of the upcoming cosmetic? Yeah. I'm pretty sure, like, I shared that the other day. Let me go here. YouTube. Let me just show him. So videos. I think it was here, right? I know everything about it. And shut up, Indez. Yeah, it's here. What do you guys think about this? We actually didn't even spoke about this stuff. This is the new Phantom cosmetic. I feel like, I mean, looks kind of cool. We don't have like anything like this in the game. And he's gonna work on the new class, by the way. He's gonna work on it. I will say, like, these wings are probably like 8k resonance though. Like around 8k resonance. Yo Kubik, what's up? The wolf and the bear roar answers like the spark. We'll have to see. There's gonna be a pulverize build in Immortal. Maybe not. I don't know. I cannot say yet. So when it comes to builds, I will share with you guys tomorrow. There is something that maybe seems like that, but there are also some things that I kind of will have to test it out in the live service, because when you playing versus bots, or you playing like with a shitty character, but because, by the way, our character in the private server, it was so dog shit. He had like 8k resonance, but he did less damage than my free to play. Okay, so it was absolutely dog shit. By the way, I will say that Tempest, bro, Tempest looks kind of cool. Like all these, look at here, bro. Tempest looks so good here, but also the female Demon Hunter. Damn, son. Absolutely. Giga Shad. Yo, Marty, what's up? That cosmetic is the best so far. It is one of the best, for sure. You also can remove the helmet. Many of you guys were asking me if you can remove the helmet. You actually can. Let me see if Echo is around. I'm gonna ask Echo if he's around. Female Demon Hunter, no helmet, no wings, perfect assassin, looks like that black. Yeah, I will say, like, Demon Hunter female, she's pretty hot though. Like that and the wizard. So I know that some guys, they don't understand like why people or guys, they actually play with the female characters from time to time. It's just because they look fucking good. That's all. I personally, I will never... okay, but I'll have to say something, guys. If you play a female barb, you're fucking weird. I'm sorry, man. If you play a female barb as a guy, it's weird. It is weird, man. I'm sorry. I can't say much. It's like, because the male barb is like the peak of like masculinity and like giga shad, you know? We need more dark cosmetics. I wish that cosmetic was even darker than it is. The wings come with it? Yes, the wings come with it. But you need the resonance to make them bigger. It boggles my mind how much I get hit on when I'm the female character. Really? I mean, like, whenever I used to play World of Warcraft, the first one I made was a dwarf male hunter, okay? So was this, dwarf male hunter. World of Warcraft. This was my first one. And then, a friend of mine, he was a female, okay? Like, it looked like this, okay? Back in Classic, I looked like this. I used to look like this, okay? I used to have a pet. I had a fucking big beard. I was awesome, okay? Then, a friend of mine, he had a night elf female. And a lot of people gave him a lot of gold inside the game. Just because he was a night elf female, bro. So, like, they look like this, okay? And they can, like, do sexy dances and shit. So I was like, man, are you kidding me? Okay, so my second character was a female night elf shadow priest. Yeah, it looked like around like this. And I'm telling you guys, because I was like pretty good in PvP. Like, look, tell me that this does not look awesome, bro. It looks so... oh, okay, it doesn't even open. It looks so good. I look like a god. So many simps used to give me gold. They actually thought that I was a rank 2 in arenas and I was a girl. They were like, oh my god. Oh, and my nickname was Syriana. That was the name. Syriana. Shadow Priest Night Elf. They were like, oh my god, you are so good. I love you, queen. Here's some 50 gold. By the way, 50 gold in World of Warcraft back then was a lot of gold. Do you roleplay OF now too? Oh man, I should though. Indez has a long ear fetish. No, not really. Gender discrimination is common in WoW. Yeah, it's very common. Like nowadays is like, I will say that if nowadays you play, if you just play like online games, and if you see someone playing as a female character, please always assume that it is a dude. And even if they tell you that they are a girl, do not believe them. Do not believe them until you hear their voice. And even so, nowadays there's voice changers, right? So you gotta see in a webcam. No photos, no voice, only webcam. Otherwise, I'm not believing, okay? It's weird times, dude. It's weird times. You know how it is. I've been there. I've been there, done that, learned my lesson. I'm good. What about the female Tempest? That looks... I feel like the female Tempest looks better than the male. I think the male Tempest, it is... there is something really wrong with the shape of the body. I think the male Tempest just looks like shit. I don't know why. I grew up when World of Warcraft was popular and I never played because I never had a PC. Yeah. I just don't know like why it's such a big W for Blizzard. Why they do not make like World of Warcraft mobile? Okay, you know what? Press 1 in the chat. Type 1 in the chat if you would play World of Warcraft mobile. I am pretty sure like so many people will play that. I will play that. I will. Listen, guys. I was out. Listen, guys. I love Diablo, bro. But like, you know, it's WoW. You know, I will play that shit, bro. I will probably try to play both games at the same time. But hey, if he ever comes out, I'm gonna go all in on that. I'm gonna listen. We're gonna become like the WoW mobile king, man. You will leave Diablo for WoW? Yeah, man. Like WoW is like, you know, is WoW. Like I don't know what to say. If Tempest is like an assassin class of the previous Diablo, no, I don't think so. Tempest is like a new concept. It's a new build. Yo, Garin, what's up, man? WoW was sold long ago? Nah, bro. Like, I mean, I know what you're saying, and I think World of Warcraft nowadays is cringe, but a new game, I will absolutely play it. How the hell you get all those orange runes? I farmed towers all day. I didn't get orange runes. I just have been playing for a longer time than you, probably. So nowadays I do not actively farm for runes. I just like do everything else and they just drop. And also I'm already like pretty maxed on the runes. So I used to farm like a maniac. You can see the male Tempest looks like a light skin Jazzy boy. I don't know what that means. It's a new day, a new age for gamers. Boys, it is gonna be very awesome. I cannot wait for you guys to try. I think you guys gonna have... listen, you might not like it, but that's life, okay? At least try it. At least try it, okay? I feel like you guys gonna be surprised, and there is a learning curve, okay? There is a small learning curve on the class. It's easy to play. It is hard to master, okay? So what I mean by this, like, the entry level, it is quite easy, but if you want to master, like, to... And I didn't have a lot of time on the class. I'm gonna have to get better at it. But I noticed there's, like, certain mechanics inside the class, like shape-shifting out and in, like shape-shift out, buff up, shape-shift in, you know? Like, you have, like, all these things. WoW Mobile is a good idea, but WoW has 69 buttons. No, obviously a mobile version will be a trimmed version of WoW, right? It had to be a different game. It can't be like, you know, oh, let's just import. Because, by the way, I don't want retail WoW. I don't want retail WoW at all. 3rd July release, yes. How can some people say they don't want to try the class? It looks so awesome. I mean, like, for example, I can give you a perfect example of someone you guys know. Keys, right? Keys, it's been a demon hunter for the longest time. And I was like, I was teasing with Keys. I was like, yo, Keys, are you gonna play Druid? Oh, this sucks. And he was like, I think it sucks. I think Demon Hunter is better. And I'm like, oh my god. Keys is such a die-hard Demon Hunter, man. Oh, fuck me. And I'm like, you're not even gonna try it. I do not believe that. I am sure he's gonna try it, even if he's off stream. He probably has an alt or something that he plays other classes. And he just keeps his main on on Demon Hunter. I can't listen. I can't believe that someone also like Keys, man, like he's been playing and create content for such a long time that he only ever played Demon Hunter. It's hard for me to believe that. I have faith that the Druid class is gonna be your perma class. Yeah, I believe that it's gonna be your perma class for many people. I believe so. You know. Okay, let me just read something here on the. There is some guidelines. Okay. Yes. You can let. Okay. Oh, it's all good. All good. We good. We good. Okay. So I saw this warning and I'm like, am I breaking NDA? But I'm not. I'm not. I'm good. So as long as I don't go in detail, we're good. Yeah, because there are things that are coming tomorrow, guys, and tomorrow you're gonna be able to see everything, boys, every single thing. We good, you guys. I got scared for 1 second. Because you know, once it's live, it's live. It's time to theory craft. No, the theory craft has already been made. I mean, but of course, like you guys are gonna be able to see, but and think about new things. But I feel like the testing will come whenever the class comes live. The new cosmetic, if I buy it, will automatically be available for the Druid later on. I'm pretty sure. Yes. So, okay, you guys want to know something? I actually leaked the new class early on, and only one person, I don't know if he's in the chat, I forgot his name. Fuck, dude. There was a dude that actually said, hey, you actually leaked the Druid. And I was like, oh shit. So here on this video, you guys did not see. It's here. Right here. It's yeah, it was Coma. Yeah. Look at here. You guys see this? For one frame. It was one frame. I was actually leaking the Druid class right here. And then I was able to use the blurred functionality on YouTube and actually got saved because I fucking leaked it, boys. Yep. Yes, sir. And you know another thing? Keys also fucking leaked it. but then I actually told the Keys. I think he cut it. So at the end, whenever he is in the city, is that, oh, look at here. Look at it. You have here Druid. My boy. And there's like some wolves. Wait, there's more. He actually leaked more. I mean, like, these are honest mistakes, you know. Oh, he cut it. You see, he cut it off. You saw? So he cut it off. Yeah, he cut it from the footage. But there was like some wolves. There was a Druid roaming around. So you were able to see. I mean, like, obviously, you know, we are talking about like just like small frames, you know, and we have a lot on our mind whenever we are doing this, right? So yeah, even we went through it, it's fine. And the reality, we all already knew that it was the Druid, right? So now that the class, it is actually out, because until now there was like only leaks, there was only like previews, there was only like skills or whatever. But now that you guys actually see it in game, were you guys surprised? Were you guys surprised for what you saw? It's like, it is according to your expectations. It's cooler than you think. It is like, you know, you don't think it's as cool as you thought. What are your thoughts? Is it live? You play? No, right now, this is the first gameplay footage that we have. Druid will only come to the live service on the 3rd July. But tomorrow, I will be able to show you everything, all the skills and everything. It has a magic stone. Okay, I see. I also have a magic stone. If later on you wanna polish. About the flaming tornado. Okay, so you liked it. So that was like one of the skills. Like this skill here, it is pretty awesome. You know, I think it's pretty awesome. And I was a bit disappointed. Because it looks cooler. It looks way cooler than I expected. Yeah. I love this one. This is my favorite skill right here. The surging stones. This is my favorite one. That skill is awesome. Transformations are way better than I thought. Yeah, they look cooler. Leaks talk about the resource natural power. Do you know what it refers to? Yo, Blast. I'll be able to speak about it tomorrow in the more detail. Not today. I can say that Druid has something new, but I can't go really in specifics. How is it like casting like a wizard? Because he's a Druid can actually control earth, fire elements. And rocks in this case as well. I saw your video with Orat. Where are the new 1 and 2 stars? I can find them. They are on the crafting. You can craft them on a jewelry. It's called Surging Stone, and the other one it is I don't even remember. The other one is dog shit. I was hoping for a transform like healing in WoW, but it's still cool. Yeah, I see what you mean, but that's like the tree form. It is very World of Warcraft and not really Diablo, if you know what I mean. I mean, you still have the healing, like this is the healing skill. So I actually made like a full support class, but I didn't test it to see if it's good in PvP. Because like, what am I gonna support? Am I gonna support the bots? I could only play with bots. I'm not gonna support bots, right? I was hoping that the dev team makes changes on abominations to make it more usable, like this Druid. Vinny, I like that's probably coming in the future. I think it will be coming in the future. I think it's in their plans because, like, also they have to understand what I think is going to happen is this. There is like the transformations are actually updated. Like they work similar to the abomination, but they are like improved. So it feels better to play. And I feel like they are probably going to introduce, they're going to try to fix it or improve it, like that system. And once they are satisfied with it, I can imagine they probably gonna rework older classes that also have systems like that. So this is not confirmed by Blazer, or I'm just like telling you what I think. Druid is a support class. No, Druid is everything. Druid is a tank, can be a tank, can be a DPS, can be a caster, can be a summoner, and can be a support. So depends on how you build your Druid. You can actually be multiple things. When you talk it's hard to master, is the dash skills you talk about it? No. I mean, like, there's multiple classes that have multiple dash skills. It is the... So you have to switch in and out, you know, the human form and the animal form. There is a mechanic there that you're gonna have to learn how to manage. And that thing can actually be, you know, take some skill to get used to it. You think Druid is gonna be hard to play? No, it's not hard to play. It is hard to get good at it. And I mean, it's hard to get good at. I mean, like, bro, this is still a mobile game with four buttons, okay? Just have in mind, it's still a mobile game with 4 buttons. When I say it is hard to play, I mean it is hard to play inside the Diablo Immortal world, okay? Like, if you're like an experienced player, play multiple classes, you do PvP, you're gonna get used to it like in a few hours, okay? Are you gonna play today? Yeah, I'm gonna play today. I was just I kind of wanted to get these out of the way because this like was what I was excited to talk with you guys, man. I've been like wanting to talk about this like for such a long time. Did you get to answer your question? If adding new classes each year is maintainable? Yes. Yes, I did. You're gonna be able to see tomorrow on the interview. I can't answer because it is connected to certain things. So, for me, I can tell you guys, obviously, I'm gonna play Druid. I think in PvP, I'm very excited to try Barbarian and also the healer and support. Especially this healer and support. I think it can actually have potential to help a lot of you guys. There is only one downside. And I'm gonna try to explain something because, for example, in other games, in Battlegrounds or PvP games like League of Legends, you can actually select the role that you want. So if you select tank, you're gonna be top lane or something like that, right? In Diablo Immortal, we don't have roles. So can you guys imagine if your team it has like 4 support druids? That's kind of shitty, right? Because you only have supports. So I feel like as this game keeps evolving, I think the matchmaking needs to be improved for you to select which role you are playing. Are you playing support? Are you playing tank? Or are you playing DPS? You know what I'm saying? I think we gotta need to evolve. But I don't know how they're gonna do that. I don't know. Alright, boys. It's time. We already spoke about Druid. We can still keep speaking about Druid, but it was really awesome. I can't wait to share with you guys more things tomorrow. Hey, what happened? Did I get banned? What? Did we got banned, guys? A different PvP map may not that convoy. No, I don't think we're gonna see. You know what? I've been playing convoy and I've been playing the old map. I think that it really depends on what class I'm playing. Huh? Nah, bro, this is so cap. I'm sorry, this is so cap. There is no way there is a queue to enter Diablo Immortal. Shut up. Shut up. There is no fucking way there is a cap to play Diablo Immortal. Like Blizzard is trying to make it seem like we have these many players. Yeah, right. Good try, Blizzard. Good try. Yeah, give me the middle finger. Thanks Indez for sharing real information. Yeah, no worries, man. Of course. Is there any other way to share? It's all the bots. Nah, I don't think even with the bots, man. You think it's a good time to save legendary crest for the Druid, man? Listen, Aldi, clearly you have not seen my videos. Because it's been a good time to save legendary crests for 3 months. You know? Oh, you said... Sorry, I'm sorry, man. I thought you were talking about the legendary chests. I'm sorry. I got a public apology to you, man. I thought you were speaking about the legendary gear, not crests. All right. It's my dyslexia sometimes. I read badly. Yeah, I feel like you at least should have like 10. Because I think that we're gonna have... I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some mirror jewels coming very soon, guys. If not, whenever the new class comes, probably on the next update, like mid-July or something. It's better. It's better to the rest. If you have more than 10, it's fine. So I'm looking here, guys, for the orange mob. You think everyone's gonna swap to Druid? Yeah, of course, but like that's gonna be just like 1 or 2 weeks of hype. Then of course people will still be Druid for the majority. But as time goes on, people will go back to their mains, you know. Because like some people will like it, some people will not like it. Some people prefer other classes. But yeah, I think like the first week and a half, 2 weeks, there's gonna be a lot of Druids because everyone's just excited. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. Guess there's gonna be a Druid FK farm build. I think so. I made sure that we will have one. So, because we're gonna have the wolves, that was one of the first tries I did. Was for the farming build. I mean, because I know I'm gonna be Druid for a very long time, you know. So I want to take the best out of it. Come on, man. Listen, before I came on the live stream, I was already trying to get the orange mob. Today is just like one of those days. So I asked Echo if he wanted to join the stream. Maybe he's gonna come by later. Oh, there it is! Finally! Jesus Christ! Give me the let's. Okay, what is this? Legendary X. Okay, please tell me that is gonna be the new one. I need a new offhand. I still need a new offhand. It's crazy, guys. Like my luck, it's been terrible. Okay, what's happening? Why I cannot leave? Paolo needs to be on the stream. Yeah, he needs, man. So, but I actually went deeper. And I started exploring this theory regarding the orange mobs. And there are actually multiple ways that you can have these first legendaries of the day. So, it's not only in the open world, and it's not only also in a curse tower, but also drops in the dungeon. And I am pretty sure also drops in Elder Rifts. But I will not tell you guys to actually farm the Elder Rifts for the orange mob. I feel like that's stupid. Druid is gonna be the new Necro now? No, we're just gonna give you another option. Necro is very different. Like, just because, like, Druid has pets, it does not make it like his Necro, right? So I went back for a bit, like, to this build, but I kind of like, I prefer the other one, though. For tower, this is better than the Whirlwind one, but for this, I think, like, the other one is better. The new fan is insanely good. I'm gonna have to test it out. Did he bump your damage? I mean, if the Druid was not coming out... Oh, look. Another one. Nice. If he was not coming out, I'll definitely use my legacy points. Sucks you got good seed sets. Doesn't look like Druid channels. Not that I saw. It doesn't feel like a channeling class. Maybe in the future there's still gonna be something like that, but not now. One-shot building coming. That'll be nice. Imagine like there exists a one-shot build for Druid. Like massive, like bear pulverizing. That'll be awesome, right? Yo, what's up, Nix? What's up? That'll be absolutely awesome. Wait, I'm pretty sure I know this guy. No, I know. I don't. I was confusing. I thought like this guy was from back in the days whenever I used to play chess. The altar bear build. Can you guys imagine altar bear build? No, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna find like some strong things. All I can say, I feel like the Druid is gonna be... Oh! Another zoo! No, another one! Bro! Oh! There it is! Unbounded zoo! Wow! There it is, boys! Wow! Alright, what a good day, huh? What a good day. Free plat, boys. Free plat right here. Easy. Easiest legendary rune of my life, guys. The devs are watching the stream. Yeah, like don't worry, devs. I actually got the streamer client, boys. Let me see how much this is gonna sell for. I think like this one I'm gonna sell because I already have the zoos. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go in. Streamer luck, boys. You know it. If you play on the stream, you always got 50% more odds. Now I just need... Guys, you want me to do the Hell Slayer bounties? Imagine if after we get the zoo, we also gonna get the ancient helmet. That'll be insane. Absolutely insane. What is the best place to farm runes? It is tower. It's the one that has the highest elite mobs. So runes usually they drop from elite mobs. Not usually, they drop from elite mobs. So the more mobs, elite mobs you kill, the higher chances you have. This being said, it can actually drop in any elites on the game. Yo, Bivek, what's up? Can't wait for the Druid. So am I, man. So am I. This build got so nerfed. Like, the damage is not even half of what it was. Okay, now we're gonna see the price. I think it's gonna be like 15k. Zoo doesn't sell a lot. Let me see. Hello? Yo! Okay. Okay, we're gonna stop selling these. Not left. Left 20k. Wow. Wow. Zoo. Man, are you kidding me? Like, look at this. For the best offhand in the game. Oh, this is a steal. This is a steal. There's no way, man. This is too cheap, man. Okay, I guess I'll just go like this. I'll take some extra plat though. Druids have a Celtic Irish accents? I don't know, man. Depends on the voice actor, I guess. It's that good? Yeah, it is pretty good. It gives you like 4% of crit on each one. So up to 8% crit. Yo, David White, what's up, man? Love your content. Enjoy the discussion about the new 5-star and see that your buddy changed your mind. I know, man. Like, I mean, I've been on the defense to actually if I go pull for it or not. I'm still on the. I'm still have to think. Like, so for those that don't know, I made this interview with I mean, it was not an interview. It was a discussion talking about the new gems. And Norad was trying to convince me to pull for the new 5-star. Okay? For the new blood flow. I think I may do it. I may do it. Maybe during the subathon. Maybe during the subathon. You know? I think I'll put that as a goal on the subathon, and once we reach that goal, we probably do it. If not, it's okay. It's alright. But the thing is, like, if I plan to play this game for like 2, 3, or 4 years, I think the blood flow can be a decent investment. Because I don't see that the blood flow is gonna be power creeped anytime soon. With the 4 DPS as a DPS gem, right? But with this being said, I preferred like 5-stars that they do not only give damage. You know what I'm saying? I like 5-stars that they add something, some utility, man. Some movement speed, some increased size, some skill cooldown reduction. Like something else more than just damage. Because in my mind, if I just want damage, I can just slot in a 2-star, right? And as a free-to-play, our resources are very short, right? Like we don't have resources like available like a whale, right? Even if you change your mind or you make a mistake as a whale, it doesn't matter. I mean, maybe you put it like 500 euros, but maybe that is not gonna change anything on your account. But for me, making a decision to pull for a 5-star or not, like, you know, like for me 100 crests is a lot. It takes me like a couple of months. So I don't take like those decisions like very lightly. So I still don't know if I'm gonna pull for it or not, to be honest. I mean, I would love to do it for content, you know, like it's always exciting. Yo, David, what's up? Are you pulling? I think like on 3rd July, I'm gonna do a subathon, David. It's gonna be my first subathon. And And I think I may have like some I can probably put like 100 crash pulls as a subathon goal or something like that. It's probably gonna be an uncapped subathon. But I still need to plan with my wife how we're gonna do. So it will start at the release of the Druid, and then we'll just go on from that. What's Colossus rank? Mine is rank 4. But the thing you have to understand about Colossus, it is that even as a rank 1, it gives you the increased size, it gives you the increased skill range, and it's awesome. It is actually like Colossus for me is so good. I love it. How's the Druid? The Druid, Asnig. Go a bit back on the timeline. Like there's a whole like 2 hours discussion about it. It is pretty cool. Okay, like it is pretty cool. Okay, Wild Brawler is here. Oh no, I hate Wild Brawler. Prepare the music and food for potential 12 hours. Oh my god. I just have to figure it out. How do I put the system? Like whenever you guys subscribe and that, like how does he add to the timer? That's like the thing I still have to see. Yo, someone. Thank you so much for the Twitch sub, brother. I think it's our necromancer buddy. Okay. So we got here some stuff. Okay, guys. It is time for some Gamba. We play Diablo Immortal. And like any degenerate that plays Diablo Immortal, we love some good gambling, right? So it is time to go and do the Hellslayer bounties for the freaking helmets. The ancient helmet is dropping today, man. I'm telling you. Absolutely. Look at it. I just have to change the offhand. To be fair, I don't think I even need to change the offhand. I just feel more comfortable if I do it. Okay. Give me that, boy. Give me that. It's time. What are your favorite musics? I mean, to be fair, I used to be a very into music. But nowadays, I just have to play and listen to non-DMCA music because of the stream. I wish I could play like musics that I like, but copyright is a bitch, man. But I like a bit of everything, man. I like whatever is good. I like rock, I like pop, I like, techno, I don't know, as long as it sounds good to me, I will listen to it. I just feel like nowadays, like, there's still a few songs that are still good, but I really feel like every single song that is made nowadays, it's made to become popular on a 10 seconds short or a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? It really feels that way. Like music nowadays, they do not do like a metal like guitar riff for like 30 seconds or no, they don't do that shit anymore, Now is all about, those like 10 to 20 seconds that they know. Then all these teenagers gonna make like dancing clips and TikToks for it. So the thing is, guys, if I only streamed on Twitch, I will play the MCA music all the time. I would. I have the freedom to do it. And maybe in the future, I will actually start switching a bit more for the... But I don't know. I would like to play like the MC music on Twitch, but then like here on YouTube, you guys will not have any sound. It will be just like the mic and the sound game will be weird. How should you build my bar for PvP? Yo, bitch, you have here Leap Breaker. Rex is saying Tale of Us top. What kind of genre is that? I was playing, their voice was delayed and some parts were like 2x. Probably maybe like there was some lag issue happening on their side. Can you give me a link for the new cosmetics? It's on my channel, brother. Tomorrow you will be able to see it, everything. Oh, it's deep house? Okay. I like some deep house though. There was a phase I was like into minimal. Alright, let's go here. Head? No head. Okay, we got one more try, guys. One more try. Come on. Come on. Every day we're gonna do this. Every day we got 2 chances of getting the ancient helmet. I wonder if each of the activities actually gives you more percentage of chances of getting the ancient helmet. I think it's like all of them have the same chance, but I'm not certain. Man, my neighbor is cutting like the tree or whatever outside. I hope that you guys cannot hear it. It's like with the chainsaw, is going all the way. I was trying to decide if I get the new cosmetic, I'll save orbs or the legendary crest. If you want my personal opinion, Davian, here's what I think. Cosmetics are forever. You know? Legendary crests, you don't know, right? So one thing you know for sure, that if you get it, you're gonna be like that and you're gonna have that cosmetic forever. Legendary crests, I mean, you can spend like 100 and, you know, just get crazy hype or crazy disappointments, you know, like that is the gambling part. So if you already have like very cool cosmetics and you don't think you need this one, go for the crest. But if not, well, Chainsaw on stream. By the way, did you guys ever saw the anime called Chainsaw Man? Bro, it's so good. When does the new cosmetic comes out? On the 26th. So, tomorrow? Yeah, it's gonna come tomorrow. The only saw I hear is this barb spinning. You like my Beyblade? So, it didn't drop on the chest from the boss. Okay. I'll share with you guys something tomorrow. But there's something really funny that just happens. How much is it? Oh, it's like $180. It is pretty expensive, by the way, guys. And I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. If I was not a Diablo partner, I will probably only have bought one cosmetic, which is these warglyphs. Okay, you see these warglyphs are the only cosmetic that in this game I really wanted. Anything else for me, it would not make me pull the trigger. What is the best gem for Barbarian? There is no like specific gems for specific classes, you know. Like most like godly gems, like for example, Roiling Consequence. Like Roiling Consequence, Colossus, Bloodsoaked Jade, these are very good for every class. Like best cosmetic in game in the, what is having not like this one? Okay, expedition. Let me join. I gotta do Corvus, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Apply for Corvus, yes sir. So the only good thing I like about, you know, cosmetics is just like they stay forever, right? So you know what you're getting, you know what you're paying for, and that's it. Will the new cosmetic tomorrow cost pearls? No, why will it cost pearls? It's not pearls, it's orbs. And then you convert orbs to obols. The new one is probably the sweetest one I ever seen. Yeah, it's one of the best for sure. But the thing is also, like, when it comes to cosmetics, it's the same as classes, it's the same as like all these things, you know. Like they will always in the or the same as gems. They in the future they will always make sure they try to make some cosmetic or a legendary gem that's gonna look even better. Well, recently, I mean, like this one, bro. This one is so bad. I feel like, bro, like if you pull for this as a bottom, you got pretty bad taste. This one here, I mean, looks kind of cool, but personally, I just think like I cannot deal too much. Like it's just too much red. It doesn't look like guts. This one, I think like without the helmet, it's fine. It's kind of fine. This one I can see. Like I mean, like some people like the snake. Snake is kind of okay. This one I don't like at all. I don't like, bro. I don't like this one at all. I just don't. And usually I like fire stuff, but this one I don't. The Illidan one I definitely do not like at all. I don't like the horns. I like this one though. I feel like this one it is pretty badass. I think like this one it is one of the most gorgeous ones that we had. Like I love the detail. I love the head. The head is pretty cool. You know what? I'm gonna use this one. Looks kind of badass though. Check out the old ones. I don't have old ones. I don't have. I only have what I've been playing, or since I got like the album partner and in December. What server are you on? I'm on Pools of Wisdom. My only issue with that is the 3K wings. They do not look as cool. Yeah, but you can hide the wings, you know. This is how it is. You got bad taste. I mean, it's fine. You know, we have a saying in Portugal that taste, you do not. How do you say? You do not argue with taste or something like that. It just doesn't translate like well in English. Have you paid for skins? Fuck no. Hell no. Are you crazy? You bought the Burning Valor one way back. Is the only skin. CC has been better. Yeah, Burning Valor. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I understand. I just think like it's fine. Like some people got the Burning Valor because of the wings. For me, like I don't have that choice, right? Like my wings are pretty small. Like you can barely see them. They are here. Like my wings right now, they look like they are part of the Immortal Cloak. You see here? Like you don't even see them. It feels like it is the same thing. So definitely, if I can go for it, I'll go for the for this cloak. As a free-to-play player, try to aim to get like really good at the game. Like try to be sweaty, try to be active, Try to join a clan that, you know, can become an immortal. And then you don't even need to show off your wings, man. You can literally just, like, if I remove my wings, you don't even see them. You see? Like, it doesn't matter if I have wings or not. As long as you have the cloak, you're probably gonna be fine. This one you need, I need earn 4 blessed rains. How many do I have? I don't know how many I have. Was Druid a more armor pen leaning class or a dot? I can't answer that yet. But like any class in the game, you can build it in multiple ways. So you can also build it for burst, or you can build it for dots. The cool thing is that if you get the market skin, you're gonna get the 4 out of 5 blood flow. Yeah, like I feel like these surges, that was one of the topics that I actually spoke with Audit. I think that it is actually such a big W for the spending community, and I feel actually they make more money now because of this, because people will be incentivized to spend more money inside the game. So I will say like the top 1% whales will already get like the 5 out of 5 rank 10 regardless. But the reality is this event, it is mainly for the mid and the slight higher mid spenders, you know, to incentivize them to spend more money, to get like the 4 out of 5 or to get like the 5 out of 5 or something like that. And just have in mind, like, Blizzard does not do things for the without, because they are being kind, you know. I just keep the wisp, so it gets converted for the 5k plat. So you don't use these even? Like, do you not convert at all? I mean, I feel like the conversion is actually worth it. If you can get it. If you can get it, but is worth it in the long term. Such a big L for us. I don't think it's a big L for free-to-play. Like, even as a free-to-play, you can actually have, you can get one. Like, you can get a triple. A 3 out of 5, and in the past you couldn't. And on top of that, you still get, like, some freaking freebies, man. I don't see it as a L at all. I think, like, nowadays, we get more rewards than we did in the past. Like 1 year ago, to get like 100 legendaries, bro, it will take you so long. Oh my god, I forgot about this bullshit. I completely forgot that I was here. Since when monetization in game has been a W? What do you mean, like a W? I mean, like, free-to-play games have to monetize somehow, and that's just how it is. But I will prefer to buy the game, but, like, listen, guys. Let's be honest. Whenever we download this game, we already knew that it was pay to win, okay? As long as you already knew. Everybody knew, right? So, for me, I really don't care. Like, they can make it as pay to win as they want. What I look for is, like, am I getting something out of it? Because it doesn't really matter if they make the game more or less pay to win at this stage. The gap, it is so massive between free-to-play players and in Wales. It already was 2 years ago. It was already even bigger 1 year ago, and now it is even bigger than that. So it doesn't really fucking matter, man. You're still gonna get one-shotted regardless. You say this is a W, it just increases the gap between mid spenders and free-to-plays. Listen, the gap is already massive. What I say is like, I was saying that it is a W for mid spenders because they are getting more value out of their things, obviously. Listen, if spenders, they are already gonna spend anyways. I rather them to already get like, you know, more value out of the game. And also, they are, if you are a free-to-play player and you are being cringe against like pay-to-win players whenever they are paying for your experience inside the game because you are playing for free, I feel like that's very, you know, you're being a hypocrite, you know? Go play other game. You know what I'm saying? And being free-to-play friendly does not mean that you're gonna go and you're gonna beat a whale. That's never gonna happen, bro. Not in Diablo Immortal, not in any mobile game. Never. Being free-to-play friendly, it means that you are able to pretty much do like at least most of the content on the game. And in Diablo Immortal, you can. You definitely can. You can do PvP, you can do PvE, you can enjoy the game, you can have fun. And you're still free to play. It don't cost a dime. And not only doesn't cost you a dime, actually it costs a lot of money to the companies to run like that. That's why they have to monetize. I mean, if someone never been in business, it's obviously they understand. That maybe it's like hard to understand. Like these, you know, they have to make some like money somehow. But the good part is we don't have to buy it. You know, we don't have to buy it. You know, like, it's a choice. Whenever, but imagine in the past, most of the games, if you wanted to play them, you had to pay. Otherwise, you could not play them, right? So that's why free-to-play games were created with new monetizations. And by the way, I'm not in favor of pay-to-win. That's why I don't put my money in pay-to-win. I do not support it. But I'm not gonna be coming here and talking shit about, you know, pay-to-win players whenever I know they are paying for my experience. Mid-spenders will have almost 4 out of 5 gems in no time. Listen, bro, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, over time, understand this. I'm gonna tell you guys the 2 ways to play Diablo Immortal. The most healthy ways, okay? And trust me when what I'm gonna tell you. There are 2 ways to play this game. Or any mobile game. You are free to play, or you are a mega whale. Anything in between, you're fucked, okay? Or you're the top dog, or you just enjoy it for the fun. If you are in the middle, there's always gonna be someone that is gonna be better than you. That's gonna spend more money than you. If you're a low spender, there's mid spenders. If you're a mid spender, there's a whales. If there is a whale, there's a Leviathan as well. You know what I'm saying? So these are the most healthy ways to play. There's a third healthy way to play. Is like you spend money because you enjoy the game. And you don't mind to buy a pack here and there. You don't mind to buy some legendary crest because you saw this gem and you wanted. But you don't have the expectation that you're gonna compete. Okay? This is the important part. You can enjoy the game, you can spend the game, you can have fun, you can gamble, you can get your skin, whatever you want to do. It's part of your entertainment. But don't have the expectation that you're gonna compete at a high level. It's the same way as whenever I see free-to-play players with 30 alts as a full-time job with overtime. Okay? Bro, literally, they are sweating so hard farming these alts in the hope that they actually gonna be able and have the expectation that you ever gonna compete. You aren't. Okay? You aren't. You never will be able to compete with a whale. Literally, one of the biggest whales, like we have here, Rex. Bro, he just goes, he fucking goes. It's easy for him to spend a few $1,000s in the game. He gets that shit to rank 10, it's like nothing. In meantime, you're farming like 30 alts. Listen, just go and get a fucking part-time at McDonald's, man. Then you put that salary into the game and you're definitely gonna have more luck on it. It's insane. So the Colossus gem is a good gem to put as an auxiliary. Yeah, it is. You can put it. It's also a very good gem to have it. It's like top 3. Yo, what's up, Swag? I'm just done watching your video. I'm hyped, bro. So am I, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. Stop spitting facts, you're gonna get them mad. I mean, like, that's just how it is. It's the reality. Like, why are we throwing shit into our, like, you're just throwing sand into your eyes. It's actually unhealthy. And it's a waste of time. It is actually a waste of time. Holy moly, look at this. Jesus. Okay, this is actually not that bad. It's not crazy good, but it's not bad. I'll be saving Crest until Rolling joins the Surge. Oh, that can be really interesting. Did you show the video of you testing the Druid? I'm gonna show it tomorrow. Today, the only thing I could show and I was allowed to show on the stream was this first look that we saw today. This shows like pretty much the gameplay. Tomorrow, I'll be able to share and speed Albins. Is your Cyclone no cooldown? Whirlwind? No, it does not have cooldown. I spend a little, I'm a 3.4k resonance. I know I'm not beating wells, but I compete good and you have fun. Yeah, it's like, you know, like you're not going for to become like the best of the best because, you know. And the thing is, you are able to compete, Michael, while you are still like in the lower rankings here on a, you know, on the leaderboards. Because, and I mean like lower ranking, I mean like you can be legend, you can become legend, but if you start going to like 4,000 rating, 5,000 rating, the higher you go, the more whales you're gonna face. That's just how it is. And becomes that's when it becomes like really frustrating. Yo, Entropus, what's up, man? How you been, brother? Okay, so we did the Ella Slayer bounties. I did Shard Storm. I did that. I did. Okay, we just need to. Okay, I guess we just gonna go here and farm some dungeons. How to quickly get 500? Most likely just do the main quest. Follow the main quest. Have some fun with it. What is the best class to compete in PvP for the low and free-to-play players? In my opinion, if you get good at the game, it is most likely Wizard. Because you can play like these support CC builds. Or maybe like with the new class, the Druid. I think there's gonna be also an opening for you to play other classes. Barbarian, it's not bad. It's just because you have Undying Rage, but it's not good. You play on the mobile? I know. But a lot of wizards also, they play on the mobile. You never show your gems on the inventory? I mean, well, what about it? Do you expect to find like a rank 10? A bottle hope? Or a 5 out of 5 running consequence? Are you allowed to tell what is the green set items for the druid? The honest truth, and I'm not even like capping, the one that I tried was 4 pieces Grace, 4 pieces Vitus, just because it is a universal good set for PvE. But we did not have time to mid-max that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were testing stuff. Oh, are you kidding me? So, most people were just running with whatever it works already. Rich man? Yeah, man, I'm rich. Guys, look at it. I'm rich, guys. And I didn't even knew. Yo, Streak, what's up? I appreciate your video that you did on Crusader. Paragon secondaries really helped to triple your DPS overnight. You know what? That comment, it is exact reason why I made those videos so detailed. Because I know that a lot of like new players, they don't know how to like mid-max their accounts. So I'm really happy to hear that. I don't spend money in the games, but Diablo is an exception. I mean, I don't spend on Diablo though. But that's just like my choice. I only spend money in games that they are not pay to win. And they are like, I don't mind paying for like cosmetics, I don't mind paying for the convenience, but besides that, I'm good. And in general, even that, if I can just play like if the game is just like I just buy and I can play it, that's like perfect for me. I spend a little, I just don't care what others think. That's the right way, James. Like, who gives a fuck? It's your own money. You work hard for it, right? All I say to my chat every single time, just be responsible with your spending. Also try to understand that this game will make everything in this power to incentivize you to spend more money, and that's it. Slam and Cyclone? Yeah, it's the leap and the whirling. Can you play free like you? Yeah, you just need if you have the time and the patience. Be responsible, don't spend your rent on the cosmetics. Yeah. Roiling or Colossus? Roiling. Paragon 110 going strong. Let's fucking go, man. You know what, Raiden? You might think I'm capping, but I am legit jealous of you. I wish I could erase my memory and go back to the days that I started playing Diablo Immortal. Bro, the first like 6 months of this game, they were absolutely banger. I loved it. I love the progression. Even as a free-to-play, man, you could progress like really fast. Now it's just slightly slower. But I just loved it. It was awesome. Now I get excited for different things, but... Is the Druid big? Like Barb or Crusader? It is slightly smaller Slightly smaller than the Barb, though. What is the max Paragon? Right now, I think it's 900 and something. But you're gonna be able to reach and catch because there is a catch-up mechanic system. But server Paragon levels, they don't mean a lot in this game. It's just like a way to unlock stuff. It doesn't make you like much stronger. Alright. You have spent like 10x in Fortnite than I have spent on Immortal. I mean, but okay, let's be honest, man. I understand because like Fortnite has some cool ass cosmetics, right? I am pretty sure that you bought the Tekken girl. What is the name? What is the name of the Tekken girl on Fortnite, bro? She had like this big fat ass. Fortnite. It's not Tekken. Street Fight girl. Big ass. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah. There it is, boys. Oh shit, boys. Yeah, I'm sure, gamer, that you bought this skin, bro. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, man. This is some good ass skin. Right? I think that they later on they modify it. They made it like a bit more flat because people were just going ham. And the thing, let me see if there is a video. Oh, it's not Fortune. Fortnite. Street Fight Girl gameplay. Nah, it's gonna be hard, man. It's like really hard. Like once you enter like this Fortnite world, it's super cringe. You never find anything. Will Druid be a staff user? It doesn't matter what they use. Like you still have 4 slots, like the same as others. And the reality is like you can transform, right? So unless you're gonna play as a caster, a Druid caster, it won't like really matter. You're gonna be like in your Druid form or your War Wolf. Will Druid have a Undying Rage? I can't answer that yet. I can tell you that it's gonna be very tanky. That's for sure. The bear form is gonna be very tanky. And I think it is gonna be super good for whales. Because of something that I will show you tomorrow. There is this thing that it is absolutely insane. Blizzard will join the chat just to spend all the money on your game. No, I'm good, man. Listen, guys, what you guys have to understand, boys, is that I don't get joy. My joy from the game comes from mid-maxing the game as a free-to-play player. And so I can also then show to all of you all that if you guys can enjoy this game as a free-to-play. Obviously, you're gonna need to know the game, you're gonna need to learn the game, you're gonna need time, you're gonna need patience. But that is possible. It is possible to enjoy it. So that's my mission. You know, I'm fine with it. Imagine spending $1,000 on cosmetics and you won't be able to see them in the Druid form. I mean, like, to be honest, like, we have the same problem on Barb. You know, like, Barb has been having that problem for the longest time. Is Druid an intelligence strength class? I don't know. Like, it doesn't matter. I think it's strength, but I'm not sure. It doesn't matter in Diablo Immortal. Druid Bear versus Blood Knight Abomination. It's too soon to say. I prefer personally the bear. The bear is fucking awesome. The bear is awesome. It's like one of like the best experience I had playing Diablo Immortal. It just feels good to play it. And I hope that I will find like a good PvE build for the bear, because I just prefer to play as a bear than a werewolf. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think the werewolf will always be better in PvE, because he just has like a higher damage output. And at least in this current version of the Druid. Will Druid be good for free to play? Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Razor matters to find red runes or magic find? No. It doesn't matter. None of those. It's just RNG though. I still don't see the new answers on your barb. Yeah, I'm liking the offhand. I have the chest, the shoulders, and the pants, and the main hand. So I'm liking two. I'm liking the offhand. The offhand is the only one I want. The headpiece I don't care as much. What is that barb even saying? It is in Korean. I'm a hipster boy. I don't know, like we just changed like that randomly and I actually liked it. It just makes me feel like I'm watching anime or something. Can Diablo 4 change classes like Diablo Immortal? No. No. It's like but here's the thing. There is really no reason to class change in Diablo 4. The game is just different. Like in like 1-2 days you are already like max level, and then it's all about like spending the rest of the 1-2 weeks like trying to farm like the build that you want to do to get it online, and then after 3-4 weeks you're kind of done with the season, right? Some people, they play one character, some people play like 2 characters. But it's not like Diablo Immortal, you know? Like Diablo Immortal takes you like fucking 1 month or more of gameplay just to get like to the end game. The Druid forms better be permanent? No, I don't think so. I actually don't agree with that. If it was permanent, it just will be like, it will lose like half of the interest on the class and the skill of playing the class. Is the main gear upgrade cap going up with the Druid patch? No, that will never happen. You guys can forget like that. The game will have new systems, but I feel like geared rank 30 is more than enough. It's already a very big grind, man. Probably a lot of you guys already forgot how long it takes. It is easier now, but it still takes you like for a casual player around like easy more than around 6 to 9 months. And I'm saying a casual player. I'm not saying like. I think it's like Echo has been playing for a while and it's a very casual. And I think it's like, I don't know if he already got all his gear to rank 30. I know he was very, very close. No. Okay. Berserker cosmetic will be on the Druid also. It's unknown. Like, I don't know. Looking forward if the Druid will have primary attack based builds like Tempest. I mean, like, those classes are range, right? And they scale in a different way. So I don't think you should expect like that. It's not like it's like expecting that a barbarian is gonna start like throwing axes long range, you know? There's gonna be some primary attack builds, but not like those. I feel like the person saying Druid forms should be permanent plays Diablo 4. There are legendary abilities that makes the Druid forms permanent as long... Yeah, you're talking about the helmet, right? Oh my god, I know what is the name of the helmet, bro? For the werewolf. I farmed that fucking helmet like so long, so many times. I forgot the name. Will the Druid female be hot? I mean, that depends on your taste. I really don't know what to tell you. You know, what can be hot for me cannot be hot for you. Gloom Cask will be useless on Druid. Gloom Cask itself, like, I will not, like, if you guys... At this stage in the game, guys, please do not put more resources on your Gloom Cask unless you drop them. Gloom Cask, it is, like, it's gonna be extremely power creeped. It is almost getting power creeped, but you guys have to understand, like, you will be gone in a matter of a few more 5-star legendary gems. Gloom is only good in Demon. It's good like in a primary build, you know. But the problem in the issue is like now you are having like these like blood flow, or you know, like blood flow is a crazy gem. Like blood flow is like so much better than the Gloom, you know. So I think we're gonna start having more universal damage gems coming into the game. Yeah, more versatile. Yeah, exactly. You're not as dependent, and so I will not recommend anyone to get Gloom Cask, even if you are a Tempest or a Demon Hunter. And the reason is because it's just like in a matter of a few months or years, it's just gonna be power creeped, and then it kind of locks you into a certain type of build or class. I don't know, Triton. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure. I don't remember. I don't remember if it's intelligence or strength. It doesn't matter either way. Why are people like so interested like on the if it's intelligence or strength? Because like I know that in other games matters, but like if you play Diablo Immortal, you know it doesn't. Collaborations, 2 stars, power creep, all 5 stars. Not even the collaborations. Like you have this, you have like Spectral Glass, man. It's not even a collab gem, and it's so much better than old 5 stars. And it's not even sooner or later. It's like it's now. It's just like already happened. That's why whales, they should like use 1 and 2 stars. That it is better than like old 5 stars. I will ox my blood flow with a gloom cask when I'm playing the druid, probably. I mean, you're not gonna. Why would you do that? Like, it's better to just slot a 2-star than putting a rank 1. Are you late? It's never too late, man. Never too late. In normal Diablo, stats are important. I mean, here it is also important. Is the thing is like the logic. In Diablo Immortal, it is different than other games, you know. Like the way the damage scales here is a bit different. But they are standard things, you know. Attack speed, critical hit damage, critical hit chance, like all these things are like very standard. Do you know there's a heavy power creep when the Bloodsoaked Jade is not even a top tier? No, that's okay. In terms of, if you're talking about like in terms of damage, sources, yes, but I will like the utility of the Bloodsoaked Jade for now. I will say like for now, it's still very valuable. I will say. Because we still don't have a lot of sources to have the passive movement speed, you know? I don't know why the leap doesn't allow me to jump like there. It's so annoying. So while we still don't have like a lot of good sources of getting 20% passive movement speed, Bloodsoaked Jade will still be a top tier gem. In the day that we will have, then I think Bloodsoaked Jade is gonna be gone. All right, it's the same thing with the Bottle Hope. But Bottle Hope, I will say that right now is actually in danger, man. Because, bro, like, oh fuck me, are you serious? The gem itself, unless you are putting it on a class that does not, or a build that does not have the movement speed buff, actually is not being like that interesting. Bloodsoaked Jade 2 coming next. Oh, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have like something better with movement speed. I will absolutely tell you that. So, for example, a gem that adds damage and movement speed, for me, it is way more interesting than the blood flow. Because the blood flow adds damage and a bleed. You know? But at the but everything, it is damage. I like damage and utility. I like the mix out of it. But that's just like my personal choice. I feel like it's just more valuable, like the utility. Do you miss the Druid gameplay? Yeah, it's a bit more in the back. If you go on the timeline on YouTube, you can go a bit back and see. We were discussing all those things. Demon Hunter is back. I expect that the Demon Hunter pants are gonna be nerfed or slightly nerfed. And I'll tell you why. It's, in my opinion, I think it's fine that you have the immunity breaker, but I feel like the cooldown is too short. Like, you literally are just spamming all the time, which makes it like a bit too strong. But at the same time, you know, Demon Hunters have not been that strong, but my radar is saying that's gonna be nerfed. Still gonna be really good. Not SOP. I expect the shoulders to get CD nerf. You mean like the escape shoulders? You mean someone at, but what do you mean by that? I don't know what you're talking. There's nothing. I'm telling you my opinion. It has nothing to do with Blizzard. People don't know what opportunities costs are. Like even a 5 years old knows why the Bloodstock Jade is still top tier. I mean, like, here's the thing. If you just want to optimize for damage, for example, you like in my build, actually using a Bloodstock Jade is actually bad. Because if I look at the multipliers for damage, this shit only gives me 13% damage. You know? Like, this is nothing. So, for example, if I'm making probably like a raid build, I will probably remove it. I'll probably remove it because it's not like you need the 10% movement speed that much. But probably you will take more benefits of like having a high damage. And I'm saying this from a free-to-play perspective. Obviously, if you have your Bloodstock Jade like rank 10, 5 out of 5, obviously you're not gonna replace that shit. I feel like it is always it's interesting times. It is interesting times that finally, like, low spenders and even free-to-plays, or even like mid spenders, are having like multiple choices of building the characters in different way. And just realizing that you actually don't have to go for every single gem that you see. Okay, guys, remind me of Keons. Okay, 10 minutes timer, Keons. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. You guys know how it is. What are the top tier gems? If you go to my channel, I actually recently made I updated, and I think I'm gonna do this for every single what it is. Yeah, use these gems. There it is. Trion. Watch this. I'm sure it's gonna help you, brother. It'll be hard to replace Bloodstock Jade if you're gonna have to find 8 gems better than that one. It will take some time. Yeah, it will take some time. It will take some time, or imagine like in Blizzard just comes with a new system. A new system or a new necklace, or like, why is my party all fucking dead? What the fuck? Anyways, imagine that we have a new charm or a new, I don't know, a new system that you're gonna be able to have like passive movement speed out of that. So in that case, if you can get the movement speed out of that system, I actually do not need the Bloodstock Jade, right? I'd rather just go and put like a high rank 2-star that's gonna give me like more damage. There's like so many ways that you're gonna be able to build your character, and I think that's exciting. That's exciting. I kind of like it, the direction that at least in terms of like the legendary gems that the game is going. By the way, for these dungeons, there is a bug that Prince Sour Strike does not hit the boss. Oh, really? It's been a while since I played Demon Hunter. More DPS in this, come on. Suck my cock, man. I mean, bro, I've been farming these fucking dungeons for fucking 10 days now. Give me a break, bro. Like, I'm so done. I'm literally, if I was not speaking with my chat, I would not be doing dungeons. And please, Blizzard, give us a new dungeon. Or a new way to farm. Like, listen, I am tired of seeing these bolts coming. I am tired of seeing these cinematics. Sometimes I just wish I would play Diablo 4, man. You guys can talk a lot of shit about Diablo 4, but Diablo 4 in terms of like grind and dungeons is like so much better than this game. It has its downfalls as well, but the dungeons are so much better. You just go, you kill, you have a boss at the end, it's done. You're always blasting. Still haven't got a decent, like, you know what I got? I got these yesterday. Look at, like, I got these. 4 days of grind for a 42 dual power and a triple. And then I had to enchant these. It's been rough. It has been really rough. This Diablo game somehow thinks it's cool to have cutscenes, and it is cool. In the first time you do it. You know, I agree. I think it's cool. But, I mean, come on. And also, like, the way I play these dungeons, like, some guys, they are, like, sweating to kill all the mobs, like, especially on top of the boat. And the way that you actually should play this dungeon is like, you kill the main boss, you go up, and you kill the fat guy. You don't need to kill the whole boat on top. You just need to kill the fat guy. Once you kill the fat guy, he unlocks the door. You go through the stairs, you rush to the other boss, and you literally just ignore every single pack. So, your damage is gonna be lower because you're doing it more efficiently. It's gonna be more mess in PGs after the Druid. I mean, do you think it can get worse? I don't think it will matter, man. I hate the ball dungeons. So many visible walls. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Well, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? In Sopranos, they are always saying that. What you gonna do? I've been loving Sopranos, though. Such a good series. Every day before going to sleep, I watch one episode. A lot of boobies, man. Holy shit. So there was this fucking episode like 2 days ago. That goddamn, man, so many naked women. Jesus, there is no way a TV show like this will pass on the TV nowadays. First, Sopranos has like multiple racist jokes, and it's fucking funny. But bro, so many naked women, it's crazy. Yeah, I will not fly today, absolutely. They will probably like put like some, you know, trans guy or whatever like on the pool dances, or you know they will have to have like a lesbian, like the daughter will probably be lesbian, you know. There will be like, you know, like you know how it is. like modern content, like movies and things. It feels like they need to have like these checklists of things, or for like how to not like trigger Twitter, you know. So okay, we need multiple like, you know what I'm saying, racial things. It's insane. Instead of just focusing on making like a great movie or a great show, they have to deal with this bullshit. Namari is the best dungeon. Yeah, Namari is pretty fun. I personally enjoy to do random dungeons. Even sometimes it doesn't feel like it's random. Please tell to bring back Burning Valor. Isn't Burning Valor was like, I think it was like very recent. Yo, Waxy, what's up? Do you have a build in mind for Druid? Yeah, I have like 5 of them that I made. But I don't think I will share the builds before it goes live. And I could do that, but I'm not sure if they change something, you know? Because I already played it like last week or like almost 2 weeks ago. And I'm certain they fixed a bunch of things on the Druid. So whatever are the builds that I created back then, I don't know if they are still the best, you know? And I don't want to create content that, hey guys, this is gonna be the best builds, and then you want to try it, it's like, yo, Indez, this shit doesn't work. So I think I will hold myself like at least on the first day, get all the instances, and probably we do the builds. I want to make sure like we give you some quality shit for you guys to play. Obviously, I know there's gonna be other creators. They're gonna farm the hell out of it. I know. That's for sure. Before coming, they're gonna tell you what are the best builds, but I feel like that's risky though. How broken? Oh. Okay, thank you. Thank God I put the timer. How broken is the Druid? It's hard to know. Because he was a private server with a shitty character. So some things it will only be able to actually test it whenever it goes live. Did you play Chronic yet? No, I don't think I will play it. I mean, like the game looks interesting, but it's just like not my vibe, man. And right now, I'm gonna be very honest, I am just excited about... And I think like the Chronos... You're talking about Chrono Odyssey, right? I think the beta got over. I saw a few things. Does it look as broken as the original Tempest? It's hard to say. Like the thing is like before, when Tempest got released, nobody tested it except the devs, right? I mean, like they played it, like a few creators, but it's just hard to know. It looks promising. There are a few things that look strong that I can tell you, but until like you actually put it in a real life scenario with a real character, like a optimized character, then you'll actually be able to know the full potential. And also whenever you put that character facing against other, you know, in the dungeons, in the battlegrounds. I feel like if someone tells you like, oh, it's gonna be absolutely broken and things, it's just cap. Like it's hard to know. Does the healing look broken? No, it doesn't look broken, the healing. It looks fine. It's like you're gonna heal and you're gonna give shields, right? But you're not gonna do a lot of damage. Or almost any damage, because, you know, you're like a healer. Can you say the summoners builds suck for dungeons? Summons always suck. It doesn't matter if it is whatever is the class. The problem is the AI, and they are too slow. But like, it's not like the major issue is like with the summons is like the game is just too fast, man. By the time your pets reach to the mobs, they are already dead. You know? What set do you use on PvE Whirlwind? No one. Go check this build. Because this build has like a lot of like small details that you have to see. It's 2 pieces Barons, 2 pieces features, 4 pieces augments. You thought that the Necro Summon is high DPS? It is high DPS if you're not moving. Which that's not realistic in dungeons because you're always moving. But if it's just like you and the dummy in front of you, yeah. You just summon everything and your summon is gonna attack. But that's not how real situations are. Maybe in Gauntlet, but even in Gauntlet or Raids, nowadays you have a lot of things to dodge. And also have in mind that your pets can actually die. Can you send a shout out to the first Vikings clans? The leader was the only one free to play immortal leader? Wow, dude. That's impressive. That's very impressive, though. But probably, when was that? That was maybe like early on in the game, no? Now it's impossible. There's no fucking way. Unless there is some win trading happening, it will never happen. Like a 10k whale just dashes through me and kills me. Oh my god, I was muted, holy shit. I was saying that... yeah, I was saying that it's wild. We are almost at 13,000 subs. And I don't even know how to react nowadays. It's kind of crazy. Hey, see, this is why I freaking hate, bro. Like, this takes so long. Keons and the Corvus is such a pain in my ass. I can't wait. Can't wait for this to be gone. Please bring back my shadows, man. Jesus Christ. It's like being immortal is like seven weeks of pain in my ass. And the majority of these things are also in the middle of my stream, which is so annoying. What do you think is the best set items for the... There was not enough time to farm for that. To make like the testing. But it seemed like 4 pieces Vitus, 4 pieces Grace is gonna be pretty good. It's like, it's the standard at this stage in PvE. There's only 2 sets, in my opinion. in PvE right now. 4 pieces Grace, 4 pieces Vitus. Or 2 pieces Vitus, 2 pieces Barons, and 4 pieces Augments for Resolve. Does the Phantom Market skin change ability visuals? No. He has like some effects, but he doesn't change the animations. Hopefully they're gonna give us the market for gold in the future. I don't think that will ever happen. I highly doubt. So if you want like a good PvE set for every single class and you don't want to like worry about min-maxing, always just go with 4 pieces Grace, 4 pieces Vitus. You might listen. You might not agree with me. It doesn't mean I'm wrong. You know, you can like. I know, like you may love summons. That doesn't mean that it's good. But I will say, man, play whatever you think it's fun and whatever you like. It doesn't matter. Like if you have fun playing summons, play summons. Why I see Crusaders with different horses? I mean, different horses, they do different things. But most of them, they use the yellow one. Because he adds like some AoE effect. Or maybe they are still grinding for the horse. What role will Druid be? It depends on how you spec it. It can be like so many. So Druid can literally be a tank, DPS, a caster, a summoner, or a support. Will literally depend on how you make it. You tried the new set and wizard. I don't like it. Yeah, it's not that hot though. I will say like maybe the 2 pieces can be slotted in. But it has like too many high cooldowns, bro. I think like that set is only decent maybe for farming. But like 6 seconds cooldown, like really? How much for the new skin tomorrow? Around like $180. It's a lot of money. 4 pieces Grace, 4 pieces Vitus is best for me. Yeah, of course. Because like 4 pieces Grace is always active. There's no internal cooldown. Come on, boys. I just want to offend. If I get the offend, that'll be awesome. Potency will be the key for Druid. It's hard to know. It's hard to know. I think like in general, like armor pen is always superior in most cases. Will 4 pieces glooms work for Druid? It will work. It doesn't mean it's good. It's the same like, for example, the werewolf, right? He has a lot of dashes. It might be useful for PvP the same way as it's useful for Tempest in PvP. But in PvE, you don't wanna go with 4 pieces glooms. It's trash. You were expecting a disabler as a wizard? It depends on the spec you go. Like maybe if you can spec like caster with a bit of CC, maybe. I watch your stream. It helps me a lot to learn English. I am from Brazil. I know, Jota. So it's because of that I write wrong. It's okay, man. Like, just keep trying. Like, your English is perfectly fine. As long as you can understand, it's completely good. So while we're here, I'm gonna show you once again like a sneak peek of the Druid class. This is how it looks. It looks really good, man. Oh my god. And it is fun. It is fun to play with it. This is my favorite skill, the Surging Stone. That's the one. That's one I made a build around it. And I think even like in PvP, it's gonna be very strong. Because like some rocks come from the bottom and they knock back. So I think like there is maybe a build. I don't remember. I don't think I made it. But now that I'm looking at the skills, maybe you can make like the Fire Vortex. Like these Fire Vortex together with the Surging Stones. And try to make like a CC support build, you know? Like certain things will be interesting to test whenever the class comes live. And you can actually go inside the battlegrounds and see how it works. That's the important thing. Helmets. Okay, I can stay here in the helmets. It's fine. I'm just like so excited to show you guys tomorrow everything. Boys, it's gonna be a good day. Tomorrow is gonna be absolutely of a banger of a day. Okay, no, I want the main hand, offhand. Looks like a tank AoE shorter range blaster. It's like, imagine this. Tempest, it is very one-dimensional, right? Like, you can build Tempest mainly in one way, right? It is a high mobility DPS class. And that's it. This class has so many variants. So you can make like hybrid builds, like you can be like half caster, half support. You can make like half tank, half support. It's just like it has like so much in the kit that in the future I think it'll be even easier. It will be very easy to create like new builds around it because like, the potential is just there. Like there is everything. There is like literally everything and more in this class. Obviously, not everything is gonna be good, and I think Druid is gonna excel in certain areas than others, which is normal. But I still think that it's gonna be really good regardless. In pretty much everything. Okay. Pajoro Loco. Give me this offend. Please, get out. It's not gonna get out. Am I gonna win the 50-50? Oh my god. We have another one. Okay, now we have a 33% chance of getting this. Please. I just want a new offend, man. I want a new offend to try a new build for Barb that I have in mind. That's what I want. Jesus, I lost. We lost, boys. Feels bad. What is the best set items for Crusader? It's 2 pieces Vitus, 2 pieces Vitus, 2 pieces Barons, 4 pieces Augments. It's the same as this one. Look at here. No, not here. These ones. Man, they need to change these, and they need to put the active sets here on top. Like, it's so... Why are we scrolling? Why are we scrolling? It doesn't make any sense. So, this one, 2 pieces Feasting Barons, 2 pieces Vitus, and 4 pieces Augments. This one. You got to the... You got to the offhand? No, I don't. This is not the one I want. I want the new one. Okay, I lost. I lost again. All right. Well, it is what it is. Can Tempest be as fast as Barb in mobility? No. Unless like you're using like multiple dashes. But you can... I mean, it is possible. You need to use like the clandestine family set items to get like the 70%. It is not as easy. It is not as easy. In like as a standard, like Tempest will get like 50% movement speed maximum. And then you need to use like these other clandestine 2 pieces bonus. Tomorrow your stream will be playing with my family gathering outside while barbecue. Oh my god, please don't tell me that. Arca, don't tell me that. I will be so shy. I had to imagine that I stream for nobody in my mind, because I can't like really still grasp the idea that I am in someone else's monitor or television or phone or whatever. Like, I know it's strange, but it's like like if I focus on that, I start like getting like very conscious. So I always like try to disable that part of. And sometimes I go into my channel and I look at like, oh, we got like 3 million views. And I'm like, holy shit, like 3 million people actually, not people, maybe not people, but like, I was on the screen of like someone for like 3 million times. It's just like, that's a lot. Don't focus on it, I'll be too busy to remind you. Alright, so... I feel like I'm missing something today. Maybe not. Maybe not. The majority of barbs still use the dot runner builds. Yeah, but that sucks. Only if you're like a mega whale, you can get away from it. Because you just have like steal the damage. But that dot runner build is only good for like farming. Is the Druid as fast as Barb? No. It is the same as like a... Like, there is ways that you can get yourself fast. But Barbarian will always be like a very comfortable class to farm. Active farming, right? And the only reason why, you know, like people nowadays, they all go like to Necromancer to farm, you know? But back in my day, boys, whenever you actually used to like do these circle farmings and shit, you know? It was, Barbarian was always like the GOAT, man. It's so easy to... Crusader was not bad, but I'm not a fan of the Crusader, man. I feel like Barb was always like easier. I'm sitting in the couch right now with other 5 people criticizing your stream. Oh man. See, that's the picture. Like, it could have been like 50 people. It doesn't matter. Like, what I don't want is to have like that image on my head. That actually makes me conscious. But it's like one of those things. I know it happens, but I just don't know. I just don't want to. Wait, bro, I have literally a green set item over there. I guess it's gotta go to the mailbox. Imagine the Druid ending up weaker than Blood Knight. I don't think that will happen though. Because like there's like so much versatility that people will find like multiple ways to take advantage of like the class. The problem like with the classes like Blood Knight or even Tempest or Monk, maybe Monk. No, Monk is actually a bit versatile. It's like they actually just, you only have one job, you know. And if you don't do that job well, people will not play it. A Crusader horse is knocked down by anything, and it's annoying for sure. Yeah, that's what I don't like about it. Personally, I just love this. You know, like Barbarian, you just run, you put the sprint on, and that's it. Yo, Propoko, what's up, man? Thank you for the follow, man. Maybe Colossus engine can actually help a bit more now with the Crusader. Tempest feels like Glass Cannon in these days. Because they are playing Glass Cannon builds. Most Tempests are using the Coral. And the Coral build does not have almost any shields. It's like, or they one-shot you, or they die. There's literally like no midterm. Any luck with the dungeons? Not yet. Usually, I try to see more at the end of the stream, but let me see if I got any luck here. Okay. So, no fortitude and no blue socket. Fortitude and strength. No willpower. Okay, but I'll still save these. No fortitude. Jesus Christ, another fortitude and strength. Fortitude, oh my god, fortitude willpower and red socket. Awesome. Fortitude and vitality, don't care. Fortitude, no fortitude. Okay, yeah, so as you guys, oh wait. Okay, no fortitude. Fortitude willpower, but double sockets. Great. Don't you guys love Diablo Immortal green set grind? It's so cool. It's so good. I'll probably make a... I should make a group. I'm getting like a lot of randoms. In-game audio is surprisingly good. On the main... no, like Blizzard in terms of like cinematics, soundtracks, and all those things, like they don't mess around. I feel like in terms of creativity, and whenever I went to the Blizzard headquarters, man, bro, you see the art style on so many things, and you're like literally blown away. You're literally like blown away. Like, Jesus. The green set item is almost useless. The green set item is not to be farmed. Like, the most efficient way to farm this event, it is actually to not spam random dungeons. But for example, I should go to Kikura's Rapids and just spam it there. You know? That's what I should do. And like that, I could farm what? I could farm this one, the gloves. And it just keeps spamming. Spam, 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 spam. That's like the best way to do it. This time you got lucky, already full set in Inferno 7. Well, I'm happy for you, Cloud. You know, that's the thing, man. I don't get bitter if my chat gets lucky. Usually, I tend to be, like, not extremely lucky, but I tend to be, like, you know, in a few days, like, by now, or maybe, like, 2 or 3 more days, by now I should already be in half. Half of my green set items were already done. But, like, we're not even halfway, which is kind of annoying. Cinematics, Riot's top 1, Blizzard top 2. I mean, like, they are different, but I know what you're saying. Definitely, like, Riot Games. Did you guys watch Arcane? Fuck, dude, it's so good. It is so good. I'm so sad they're actually not gonna do a 3rd season. When the HQ was all about DI or all games events. No, it was just DI. Just DI. Lately, every time that I identify gear, it's like RNG kicks in the nuts. Yep. Arcane is good, but I read the lore and other stuff. Still badass. I never went there all in. I'm not never got like that invested. There was like rumors that there were gonna be a Riot Games MMO. That'll be really fucking good. I would love that. A Riot Games MMO, I think will be a banger. The new Abomination build is okay, but nothing special on damage. Yeah, we'll see. I'll see like whenever I'm gonna play Blood Knight. But by now, like as you guys can see, like even like to get the answers it's been like kind of hard here on the bar. The thing is, like, once I'm probably gonna stay on Druid for a while. Yeah, I think I'm stay on it. Maybe I'm gonna switch maybe for a week for the other class, because like I still enjoy to play multiple classes. But obviously, you know, Druid or at least for like 1 or 2 weeks, maybe like even more than that, I will play it. Unless it's absolutely dog shit. Imagine we have a new class and it's like absolutely dog shit. That'll be so funny. Like everyone is excited and is hyped about it. Comes into the game and is like, holy shit, what is this? I doubt that's gonna happen, by the way. Highly doubt, but there's always a chance. They should definitely make an event reforged with set items. Love the idea behind it, but didn't like the timing when it launched. I was not a fan at all, man. The timing was the worst, but you know what? I didn't even use it. I used it like 2 or 3 times, and I felt like it was worse than salvaging and crafting again. If Druid is weak, many people will quit. No, they will just go back to their class. I'm trying to switch to new server. Any suggestions? What is your region? I'm like really bad at giving server suggestions because I have absolutely no idea. I only ever played in this server, Pulse of Wisdom Europe, and that's it. It was extremely bad rolls. May as well not even had that event. Yeah, the rolls like was weird, man. Because at the end of the day, like you're using like 3 items. Like you have to farm 3 of the same. And it's supposed to give you something better, but like most of the times, like it was not even better. So it just felt like you were wasting wisps, you know? Did you try open world PvP? You mean like those duels? No, I don't care. If it was like 1v1, I'll be interesting. I feel like 2v2 is cringe. North America? Oh, North America, I have no idea, man. I play in Europe. Let me put on. I have to 25 minutes alarm. So I gotta put this alarm because in about 30 minutes I'm gonna have a 1v1 coaching session. This shit is been going well, man. I mean, I think I'm also getting better, time after time. There's like multiple people that I do, like in very different ranges of resonance, which is nice. But it's nice. I'll tell you something. Like whenever you start coaching someone, it is like really nice to see the progression, you know, and to see that you can actually have an impact on someone else's account and the playstyle and skill and all these things. They'll make Druid OP, so people will switch to that class. I mean, I'm sure. I think it's gonna be. People will find. Here's what I think. I think people will find something like really strong, maybe even bugging. To you know, because that's what we were doing at the Blizzard headquarters. You know, like we were finding like these very OP builds. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna do the one-on-one in like 30 minutes. Yeah, after the stream I have the one-on-one. You have a lot of fans in North America? Yeah, a lot of my, like, I'll say like 25% of my audience is it's from the US. People in your servers mention your name in the world chat frequently? Oh, that's nice. A lot of times that I read my name, you know, it's getting to a point, for example, in this server, sometimes I read the world chat and people are fighting. Because there are people that like me and there are people that fucking hate me. And it's so hilarious to read. It's awesome. And, but you know what? It doesn't matter, man. What is important is that they are speaking. World War 3 before GTA 6, damn. Didn't they make like a pact or something to stop? It's going crazy, man. That's why I like to keep focus on playing the game. Every time you watch the news, it's always the same bullshit, man. Haters are the best fans, after all. Oh man, you have no idea. I'm telling you, they sleep thinking about me, they wake up thinking about me. Everywhere I go, I see their comments. It's crazy. It's so funny. There's that. Okay, there's not a lot of like heavy haters, but there are like probably around like 10 guys that I am sure like they probably have like a WhatsApp group called Indez hating group. Or maybe it's even like the same guy but like multiple accounts. You know, like you never know. Are you eating pastel nata? No, I'm just eating some fruits that my wife got me. Look at Asmon. So many hate him. Yeah. It's part, man. And especially whenever you are a streamer and whenever you try and you put your opinions out there, you know? I am someone, as you guys know, I always express my opinion. And some people will agree or disagree, and either way it's fine. Even if you disagree doesn't mean I'm wrong. So I say that, for example, that guy said I said that someone sucks. He disagrees. Doesn't mean I'm wrong, right? More haters, more money. Yeah, but also like more headaches. You know? The reality is, even like the saying like even bad publicity is good publicity. That's true in a way. Like if you're talking about like reach and exposure. But the reality is like you are still a human being, man, and you don't wanna be reading like stupid things about you. You know? It's just like the ones that affect me the least is the ones that are completely nonsense, you know? The ones that I know that the guy is not my viewer. You know? Because I know if he was my viewer, or if you ever watch my content like a few minutes, you will understand that that's not the way I think, or that's you know, like those are the ones that I really don't care. I don't fight. It's like a lost cause. Because here's the thing. Like some people will meet you or they watch your content and they'll immediately make up their mind that, or like you suck, right? It's like there was like 10 seconds of the oh, this guy sucks, I don't like him. And nothing you're gonna do will change their minds. Nothing. After that, they will always hate you. And that's like you know, the reality of content creation. And I will also say, the bigger you get, the more like polarizing it gets. So you get like people that really love you, which is like your fans, and you get like people that start like really hating you because oh, look at this guy, he doesn't deserve to be big. Like, why is getting this? Why is getting that? Oh, he's not free to play. You know, you know how he goes. Yeah, exactly. They want to see you fail. Yeah, exactly. And also, like, there's this thing that, for example, when you're small and you're like an upcoming creator, it's like everyone has your back. You know, everyone is there for you. Everyone wants to support you. It's just like, oh my god, like look at this new guy. So you have like 1 month that you have like this new kid in the block buff that you gotta squeeze as hard as you can, because once that buff of the new kid in the block expires and you don't have more beneficial effect duration, you're fucked. They are coming for you, man. How is your camera so far away? It's not. It is a webcam that is like zoomed out. Need good policy? Yeah, you need a lot of fortitude in real life and a lot of willpower. That's just how it is. Some decent armor. Some decent armor is also good. And resistance. Oh, especially some good resistance, guys. You gotta get some you gotta get some immunities, man. Yo, Jedi, what's up? So no werewolf transformation on this build? No, this is not Druid, man. Like, you have to, Sarah, you have to go back to the stream. Right now I'm playing with a bard. So we showcased like the gameplay for the Druid. And we were discussing in the beginning of the stream. No. But like the easiest thing to do, guys, it is, I'm gonna tell you something. If someone like on the internet starts getting under your skin, just ban them. Oh, by the way, talking about bans, I have a sad news, guys. I have some sad news. I banned again surgical snipes, man. Yep. Surgical snipes got banned again. After getting unbanned, he only lasted 6 hours. Only 6 hours, guys. Can we have like some 07s, guys? I tried. I am a fair dude. I give a lot of chances, okay? But I'm gonna tell you, man. Some things are just... They just not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. I tried to be fair, man. I gave him like 2 chances. And you know what? He's just a moron. He's just an absolutely moron of a guy that he was just wasting a lot of my time and attention. And so I just banned him again. It was like, I don't want to deal with this shit, man. He's just a random guy on the internet. Why would I care? Like, why am I even thinking about this dude? And I'm like like getting frustrated. I don't need that shit in my life. Like, what did he say? He was already, bro, first of all, like, he posted something on the Discord saying, oh, this is like the ultimate best top in the world, first rank Google, like the, you know, like the typical like degenerate thing, right, that he types. And someone typed, hey, that build sucks, just, hey, dude, relax, act normal, and drop the act, you know. And bro, I woke up, I had, let me see, let me see. Bro, you don't wanna wake up to this shit, okay? You know what I mean? I am too fucking busy to wake up and read your fucking things, you know? I don't care. Don't bring me this fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fact. I don't wanna. If I wanna read Shakespeare or the book, I have books. So yeah, I banned him. But you guys cannot judge me that I didn't try. I tried. I tried really hard. Now I'm curious about the rewards. Listen, it's nonsense. It's like absolutely delusional and lunacy. I believe that he's probably bipolar. I think he's bipolar, or like personality disorder or something, because like he goes from acting like normal to acting like a moron in like in a glimpse of like 5 minutes. And I don't know. Either way, I don't want to deal with it. That's all I wanted to say. He missed his one chance. I actually gave him 2 chances, man. I gave him like 2 chances, and he fucked it up. I told him, bro, like if I fuck up this time, I'm not gonna ban you. I'm on a realm that has so much drama that 99 will not exist if the folks just block idiots online. Yeah, like there is a feature for the for the YouTubers, which is like really fucking good. So it's called hide user from the channel. So it does not ban them. So whenever I ban you or I block you, you know I block you. This feature, you don't know, right? So you are still going there, like on my comments, you know, you're like, oh, you're so trash, you know, blah blah blah. So a few months, like a few weeks ago, I unbanned everyone. I had like 50 people that they were banned on my channel, and I'm like, you know what? I am gonna give another chance to every single one. I unbanned everyone. And you know what? There was like these guys, two or three guys that even after all these months, they are still going into my channel and they are still commenting hate comments. And you know, and I just replied to his comment and I said, well, even after I unban you, after all these months, you still are commenting bullshit? Back to the trash can, loser. That's what I typed. It's so weird. Can we please read the message that he sent out loud? No, I don't want to do that shit. I don't like to do that things. But I feel like he has good intentions. He's just like I don't think he doesn't know how to control himself, you know? That's just like the only thing. Because I don't think he's harmful or anything like that. I just think he's annoying, you know? And it was wasting a lot of my time, so... And like, you just don't want to deal with this, you know? Like, it's not my business. What is my business is these green set items, they are not dropping, which is crazy as well. If you're finding that, send some screenshot. I'm not gonna do that. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that shit. Green set items are haters, ban them. Oh man, yeah, ban all. Can you listen, Blizzard? Can you guys ban like these old useless sets that nobody cares? Because let's be honest, guys, we have such a big pool, and in reality, we only use Grace, Montebanks, Shalbaz. Please retired. These are nobody cares about Shalbaz in 2025. Incitard also useless. Windloff more than useless. Absolutely garbage. Shepherds, very niche. To be honest, at this stage, you can also delete it. Barons, keep it. Vitus, yes. Glooms, yes. Banquets, it is alright for new players. Seeds, yes. Augments, nice. Headwintered, to be fair, a flop. Wildfired, another flop. Skybreaker, another flop. Absolutely, most of these. So, in reality, there's only what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 set items. They are good. Nice. And now you're wondering. Now you wonder, guys, why we cannot get like the good set items, man. It's insane. It's insane, boys. Skybreaker, it is. I mean, like, it's good that probably the 2 pieces, but the reality is like you can get shocks from other sources as well. You can get it from the ancestors. You think Wildfire might get live with the Druid? Why? Because it's a wild class. Comes from the jungle. Stupid question. It's the Charvel Wilds, the map, still unavailable to play, or did I miss something? Yeah, it's not available. Like, there's only a part of it. Only like the first and then the second part they unlocked. The rest of the map will unlock whenever the story is finished. They do fire tornadoes. No, I know, man, but the reality is like, I'll tell you the problems with the Wildfire, the Skybreaker, and all these sets. The 2 pieces are okay. They are decent. The major issue is like though the animations of the tornadoes and things, they have like very high cooldowns, and very high cooldowns is not like really optimal for damage output. It will never beat like 4 pieces Grace, for example. Push Blizzard to unlimited block list. Yeah, that'll be nice, to be honest. Especially because of like these gold sellers and things. Can I ask you, does switch servers impact your clan? I don't know, man. I never switch servers. So I don't know what to tell you. Please bring the new class, man. I am so tired of running dungeons. we need something else. It's like I need more luck so I can stop doing this. But at least if there is the new class, I will be excited. Or if we had like a new build, right? New build or new class or whatever. Anything new. Will be more excited than being using this build, because this build is pretty good. But I mean, I already been playing this build for a few weeks. Will you do a video about Druid and then stream all the information on the stream? No, I always do both. So usually the video is a more like concise version, but here on the stream I can talk like more openly. We're answering questions, we're having a chat. It's not just me like telling what is happening. Like personally, I liked more to do it on the stream. But not every... I mean, like, how many people we have here? I don't know, like 100 or something? So, there's only so many people that the live stream can catch, you know? Alright. So, boys. This will be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was great. It was finally we have the Druid. The Druid is being officially confirmed. It is coming on the 3rd July. I want to say a special thank you to everyone that subscribed, that you guys follow, and all these things. And above all, thanks so much for still being here. Don't forget to like the stream. Really helps. And now I'm gonna do a coaching session. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. A lot of content, bigger content tomorrow. We finally gonna reveal all the footage that I have in stock to show you. So with this, thank you for watching, guys. Next one. Peace.